Yeah, we're going to keep jamming for a little bit before we come in tonight. It's so good to see you take heed. It's so good to see my boy Trey in the building. It's so good to see Grooming and Reviews in the building. It's so good to see everybody that's here tonight. Embrace the grace. I know why you here. I know why you here. It's so good to see everybody. Right now, take heed to the message in the building. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Black Men Unfiltered Network for another episode of the Barbershop Talk. The first, guys, tonight. The first money given tonight to support this platform as we continue to grow with AQQness. With the super chat, with the super sticker, $5. Thank you so much, Vicky. We love you, baby. We're about to get it in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The name of the show tonight is Where's the Lie? Yeah, we're going to discuss a whole bunch of things. We're going to discuss a whole bunch of things tonight. Sometimes when you sit back after you have conquered a kingdom, you sit back and watch the kingdom fall. And so tonight, we're going to walk through the myth of that kingdom as it fell. And we're going to talk about some hypocrisy. And we're going to search tonight. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? All right, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. I'm going to put the link in the chat for those who want to come in the back. Make sure you have your camera on. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You got to hear me better now. Thumbs up in the back. You got to hear me better. Awesome translation. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, lost the translation. Can you hear me back there? All right. Ladies and gentlemen around the world, thank you so much for being a part of the Black Men Unfiltered Network. Take heed to the message for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate you for being the first person to give us something tonight. I appreciate you supporting this channel. All right. We love you, Sugarfoot. We love you, Sugarfoot. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right, we can't wait. I can't wait to get her back on this panel because she was up here with the ladies last night. They was cooking. All right, we got another super chat in the building tonight. Thomas Legacy, Equitable Solutions, second time. Like the channel, menship on the way. That's what I was talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Doc. All right, if you want to join the panel, you will see it in a minute. I'll have the link in the chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get started. But first, I want to go to the comments real quick. Let's see. Embrace the Grace says, good evening to the BMU Kings. Salute to the panel and chat. Make sure you press the like button upon your arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and support this channel as we work it out tonight. All right. We got Grooming and Reviews. He says, hey, everyone. All right. Lost in Translation is on the way, all the way in the back right now. All right, we got What We Know podcast in the building. We got Take Heed. She gave us something right there. We got Trey in the building. He said, let's get it on. Pause. Let's see here. We got Rev Rebel 95. Yes. People looking forward to this barbershop every Friday. He said my mic was messing up. Thank you for letting me know. Thomas Legacy, thank you again for the $1.99 super chat. Second time, like the channel. Appreciate you. All right, keep coming back. Hassan is in the building tonight. Hassan, what's going on? If you want to join the channel tonight, Hassan, please do join, man. We'd love to have your thoughts, all right, on what we're talking about tonight. All right, my twin in the building tonight, my twin brother from another mother, like no other. Sports Talk with Rob is in the building tonight. What's going on, my guy? All right, let me drop this link for my guys. Hold on a second. All right, I'll do that. Let me go ahead and play our intro, and then the link will be in the chat, and we'll be right on this panel when we get back. Here we go. Barbershop, let's go.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose that fits some loose shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, the velvet voice of YouTube and my co-host tonight, Lost in Translation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the Barbershop here on the Black Men Unfiltered Network. What's going on, y'all? Tonight, we got a very, very special edition. Oh, yes, we do. Of the Barbershop. Black man, come on up here and let them know, man. But before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and start bringing folks up. I'm going to bring up my main man. Y'all know him as the continent. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only R. Payne. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. The next person we're going to pull up. What's going on, R. Payne?
All right.
You doing all right today?
Yeah, man, I can't complain. I was on mute. I'm like, just getting my bearings.
No, take your time, man.
Continue, man. Continue.
Take your time. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to bring up, y'all know him as the Ghost of Sparta. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. And he's on time for a change. For the one and the only grooming and reviews.
Let's Sparta!
Welcome back, sir.
I'm a
Boy, he got a bad foot. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna bring up my co-host, my main man. Y'all know him as JT from the What We Know podcast, also known as Liquid Thunder. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only JT Golden. Yes, sir.
man? What's going
What's
on?
happening, JT? What's happening? What's happening?
What it is and what it will be, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Black Men Unfiltered Network, to another episode of the Barbershop. So good to see y'all, man. How y'all been doing? R. Payne, listen, to all proceeds tonight, we go to R. Payne getting a lamp in that left corner back there so we can see his fucking face.
There
Shit.
you go. Is that better, man? Is that
We
better?
need some
There you
light.
go. Right, that motherfucker. God damn. Boy, I thought you was dark man.
Yo,
All
man,
right.
listen, man. Sometimes you just want to lurk in the shadows, god damn it. You know? Anyway,
Oh,
From the
shit.
shadows.
but since you asked, there you go. I turned the light up. You know what I mean?
Man, it's good to see you, man. It's good. Hey,
Good
listen.
to see all of you guys, man. Good
So,
evening,
so,
everybody.
so R. Payne, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
For the last week, we're going to talk about the other stuff, but for the last week, I've been seeing some type of love connection coming through the Black Men Unfiltered Network. I've been feeling it in my spine, and yeah, I've been feeling it, and I think something's gonna happen. I saw a woman presenting herself as a woman, not being thirsty, and then I saw a man go for a cup but didn't need one. Ladies and gentlemen, put your fucking hands together for my brother from another mother. Let's get funky tonight. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, put your fucking hands together for the man that says he will never get married, but I see it in his eyes. Especially when she get look at him and he get between those thighs. Ladies and gentlemen, Trey Taylor. Good to see you, my guy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
What's up, Trey? What's good with y'all, man?
Chilling, man. What's happening, Trey?
Good to see you, man. I feel the love, man. I just, I feel so, my spirit, I mean, I thought Anissa was the one for you, but Anissa turned out to be a bull dagger. So we had to.
Wow.
That mine of yours. That mine of yours, boy.
I was not expecting that.
Whatever came to mind, that's where it landed, right there.
Yep. Yeah.
On the right brain.
Hey, Take Heed is killing herself laughing. Hey, take heed to the messages in the building. Take Heed, thank you for coming to support those ladies last night. And shout out to them. I know they were supporting and watching tonight. They did a great job, man.
They did a fantastic job.
Yeah, man. Two other women to the BMU network. We hate women. So, we hate Take Heed.
You know what?
Get on my goddamn nerves, man.
Listen, speaking of Take Heed, I'm just letting y'all know that y'all need to get y'all mug, man. I got my Take Heed.
Whoa.
I got you ain't got no mug, and I ain't goddamn
mug. Yes,
ain't
I do.
That's some shit.
Yes, I do. That's all right there. So let y'all know I ain't playing. That's all.
Does she got the logo on there?
That's the logo, man.
Let me share something.
Man. Hey, Take Heed. I can't get no mug. Take Heed.
Let me share something with you. You better Take Heed.
Yeah.
If you didn't do that yet, girl, you better go ahead and trademark that thing. Take Heed.
I got that out the shop.
Let me share something with you.
I need to go buy me a damn mug now.
I got that out the shop.
I'll take
Heed shop, man. Y'all be messing around. Y'all be fake supporting, man. I be real supporting, man.
Come on, man.
Matter of fact, Take Heed. I'm gonna buy something. You know what? Fuck that mug. I'm buying the mug and a shirt and some pants. I'm gonna have a whole damn pantsuit over here. Somebody's gonna wear that motherfucker.
Black man gonna have some goddamn skinny jeans on here.
Please don't. I don't want to see that.
Slim wonders. You know what I'm saying?
Slim wonders.
I don't want to see him in a tight jean and a thong.
Rumors. We don't want to see you dance every Friday.
Listen, man, it's too early to be no diddying around.
He be struggling with that dance, but hey, look, you need to trademark that.
He say he hurt his foot putting it back on the wall while he was stroking one out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've heard about those Greek freaks.
That's why.
Oh, yeah, the Greek freaks. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
they say them Greek freaks. They eat pussy with apple pie in their mouth.
Yeah, they do.
Get a hot sauce.
And whipped cream.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together from the president, Mr. Paul Bennett, from the AB Network.
Indeed.
What's going on, Paul?
Wherever you're at. I am
Mr.
doing
Bennett?
well. I am doing very well. Just want to say happy Father's Day weekend to all the brothers out there. The best, not just my opinion, but I think even the government has some stats behind that. The black fathers are the best fathers in the world. So shout out to all the brothers out there who are doing their thing. So just proud to be with you gentlemen this weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Bennett, I want to say something to counter. I'm not counter, but I want to add. You added the Anakin side of it. I want to add the Darth Vader side of it. I want to say to all the women who are going to stand up at church Sunday and accept the Father's Day gifts, we want to say fuck you. All you bull daggers, we just want to say fuck you now, so we can go ahead and get that out the way, because we know y'all gonna be standing up on Sunday getting our gifts and saying that I'm the daddy too, nigga.
You know what they gonna get.
What? Now let me tell y'all something. Let's talk about Father's Day, because my job is a very lucrative corporate facility, and I said, damn, they said we got something for Father's Day. I said, what? Because how many years I've been there, they've never done anything for Father's Day. But this Mother's Day, they gave the women gift certificates. I think they gave them $25 gift certificates or whatever, or gift cards or whatever. With a little bag with a little gold plate on the front of it, like a little lunch bag and all this.
A little lunchable.
Yeah. And then they told us, hey, they sent out a mass email. If you're a father and you are in the tower today, could you please come and get your Father's Day gift? I say, what? So me and the other dude, I really don't like him. But the other dude, the other manager, I was like, man, let's go down there and get our gift shit. So we walked down there to get it, bro. Y'all ain't gonna believe what the fuck it was, man.
Some oranges.
Bro.
Can you put it on mini wrestling? I like ropes.
Nigga, they ordered some.
He rolled the 8 in his first go.
What the fuck is that?
8 and what? 6. Oh.
What is that?
My bad. I had another window.
Man, come on,
oh, you be watching porn in the middle of my shit now.
Right. That Pornhub should not be on Black Man Unfiltered. Come on, man.
Come on now. We went downstairs and them motherfuckers had ordered Tiff treats and had cookies and gave all of me a cookie.
Wow. Oh my God. You serious?
A cookie.
Man.
The understatement is, so what you want, a cookie?
I swear to God, bro. And she said, can I take a picture of you guys holding the cookies up so we can put it on it?
I'm done with the cookie now.
Well, you go cookie and
take pictures, eat crumbs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can take 35 minutes, you can take a picture of the cookie.
Man, no.
Well, I got a serious question. Is it a small cookie or a big cookie?
It was about this size right here.
It was a damn cookie, man.
It was a fucking cookie.
She said, Happy Father's Day. Turn around to the camera. I said, what the fuck? I said, I don't do pictures, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Well, we know that. We know that Father's Day comes after Arbor Day and President's Day. So,
wait, it sounds like somebody fucking.
Somebody wrestling
fireworks. We got a fest this weekend, man, and every day they do fireworks right around the block from me at this park.
We got one more brother we got to bring up. He been chilling. He been waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one.
Oh no! Hold on! Nope.
Whoa.
He late.
Oh no!
He late.
Oh no!
You know what you got to do, TJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for sexy chocolate, TJ.
Yeah, they call it
the Five Podcast. He said, that's all we're going to get out of him tonight, y'all. That's it.
Oh,
it just get birds. That's it.
Oh, my God. But yeah,
he got a pair of pine trees.
But we could talk about it. Where do you guys know? I just want an icebreaker. Do you guys know in number? All right, just a number. Just tell me what you think, and I'll give you the answer after everybody has gone. Where does Father's Day rank amongst holidays?
13th.
I think yesterday was like Flag Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think right behind Flag Day.
Probably top 10, I would say.
It's probably right after National Donut Day. Right after that.
It must be on the same day as National Cookie Day. It's got to be. It's got to be.
Yeah. They ain't really looking at it like that. So we probably talking about number. How many holidays is it now?
I said probably about 27.
27,
yeah.
They make a national something day every day, so it's probably without number third. Well, about 332.
TJ, don't worry. It's going to be a National Bowl Day.
Yeah, Father's Day is ranked. They have different rankings on different sites. I'm looking at it right now. Father's Day is on one site is ranked 29th.
See, I told you I was close.
Yeah, you was very
Columbus Day,
Oh,
4th
yeah.
of July, all that shit comes before Father's Day.
You know why?
You
though.
mean Columbus Day ranked before
Father's Day.
Man, there's folks who got whole damn months before Father's Day.
But hold
Let's
on,
be
hold
real,
on.
man.
This is Father's Month, right? What else is celebrated in this month? Another icebreaker.
Oh, Juneteenth.
Pride,
That's another
They're
holiday.
celebrating
Month.
Juneteenth right now.
What else?
Pride Month.
Pride Month.
Pride. Oh, that's the number one because that just took over Juneteenth.
No, they actually use that to take over Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
And then we got that too. It's Men Mental Health Awareness, Father's Day, Juneteenth, and then what trumps all of that shit is Sugar
Miss Rob.
Boy
See you in a while, baby.
and Bulldagger Day.
Well, you know
That
what?
shit crazy. Bulldagger Day.
I'm not fooling with you.
God sent the rainbow to promise us that, you know, he would never destroy the earth with water again, and these niggas took it real, like they just took it heavy and got wet and started lubing each other up. Ain't that a bitch?
Wow.
Damn. And niggas talking about, I promise, I'm gonna make you a promise. It ain't gonna slide out. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that mayor in Georgia talking about that? He said we had the Pride Parade, and they came down here. We ain't got no Duracell batteries left in the store. Well, I was laughing my fucking ass off, bro. He said they ain't got all the Duracell, all the D batteries gone. I said, damn, the D batteries.
Damn.
They use it.
And everybody's naming their little girls Rose.
Hey, boy, they said they didn't put another transmission in that Rose. That motherfucker run you up a bed. I heard some girls talking about it today. I heard some women said at my job today talking about the Rose saying, girl, you got the new one? She said, girl, less than 30 seconds, you out of there. She said, I woke up from my sleep. It was still vibrating in my hand. I said, damn. She said, that new Rose got any man beat.
She woke up in the Rose and smoking a cigarette.
It's got that 5.38 in it, that Lariat.
You got a V8 in it, don't it?
You say
Dual overhead cam.
They got the Rose GT version.
You got
Rose
that
GT
Hellcat.
500. Yeah, the Hellcat.
You got that Hellcat down in there. You know what I'm saying?
GT5.
I'll tell you what, that motherfucker gonna end up and start overheating and melt, and somebody click gonna burn up. I'm telling you. What?
Yeah. Wait till they get that motherfucking Barry White edition.
That thing gonna need a real virtual, ain't it?
You say these chicks getting their roses tuned, and
That's why I put tuning kit on. You know what I'm saying?
they get new
Rose got
mufflers put on it.
put a spoil on the back. You know what I'm saying? For the aerodynamic action. You know what I'm saying? With some racing stripes on the side.
Box that say Rose GT 500. Don't get that motherfucker.
Putting a Cadillac converter on that motherfucker, it's gonna be just crazy, man.
Women talking about they graduating from their marriage shit. They really gonna be graduating. Walk across the stage with the damn Rose.
What is gonna say?
You gonna hear that turbo wind up.
Cause I got that Hellcat.
Hey, I can get Mr. Bennett now. We're not investing in a Rose.
That's final.
That's final.
That is final.
Okay. If leadership was anything, it's now. No. Out of the question.
Payne is like, wait a minute, listen, hear me out.
Hear me out, Payne.
There's not gonna be any fucking roses in my house. God damn it.
You know what the women gonna say? They're gonna make up all kind of stupid shit. Baby, imagine having a threesome with me with a robot.
Well, AI does work wonders.
Ain't that? Hold on. Did y'all? We can't show it on YouTube. Damn, I wish we could. Did y'all see that animation of the robot the Japanese made?
Which one?
That's riding penis right now.
No.
Google that shit. It'll blow your mind. That robot is.
Hey, Black man, when you get a chance, check your DMs, Black man. I sent you a video of how they're using the Wi-Fi and AI to be able to see through the walls in your house now.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Oh,
I seen that, Trey.
I sent you the video of it, Black man. It's in your DMs. It's insane, bro. They literally can look inside your home now.
What?
Yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about.
You saw the video, Lit?
Yeah, I saw it, man. You know, I stay on top of stuff like that, man.
Wild, right? Make you feel unsafe?
Yeah.
Damn, can you imagine being asleep at night and they just looking at you?
Ain't blinking or nothing.
Ain't blinking, just.
I wonder how many women they catching with that Rose GT model.
They getting all of them.
Hey, Travel One, I'm tired of you. I love you, Travel One. She said, of course, BMU knows all the creams products. Well, hell, you would too if you stopped being Travel One and Travel Twice.
Damn.
Troll One. Man, look.
I'm on
that,
one tonight, goddamn it.
Yeah, man.
Whoa. Who we just got to walk up in here? Elevated Mind Healer's in here tonight. With her
What's up, girl?
Hey, girl.
What's popping?
She said,
yeah, boy.
Like and subscribe.
I know that's right. Hey, Elevated Mind Healer. Hit me up in the DMs. I got somebody I want you to talk to. I'm just gonna say,
you always trying to don't listen to him.
You know, I'm all about that love now.
Look at it. Yeah. Black man got the eye of the tiger. You gotta watch with it when he talk to you.
Have you actually ever set anybody up, Black man?
Oh,
nigga, football, right?
They're not men. They're not.
I just checking your credentials. That's all.
A lot of people, like Jedi Mike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jedi Mike and his wife met on this platform. Mm-hmm.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tamika, and they didn't even like each other at first. They was going at each other's throat. And now,
forget about Grace and JT.
What are you doing? How did you skip that? How did you go that route?
I'm gonna clip that. What are you doing?
that was perfect, JT. What are you doing?
That was perfect. What are you doing? I'm gonna have that before the end of the show. What are you doing?
What's happening?
Y'all crazy.
You can't just throw two people together, man. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
I mean, but you know what? Come on now. We're gonna be real. We're in the barbershop. We family. I saw how you and old girl connect. I ain't gonna say her name right now. I'm gonna wait till y'all start talking this week. But I saw how you and old girl was looking at each other.
I know who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. And he gonna sit. Don't sit up here. Don't sit up here. Don't sit up here and act like you're brand new shoes.
With it already.
Did you hear the bravado in his voice changed when he talked to
that value?
Yeah, because I was talking to a feminine woman. That's how I talk to feminine women.
Okay.
To talk your talk.
Absolutely. Look, this is what Trey said to her.
I found that material things I thought had so much value.
Oh, girl.
Didn't really have any value at all.
I swear on everything I love, I hate y'all. I really do.
She said, what you talking about, Willis? I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later, okay?
We ain't gonna mess you up, darling. We ain't gonna mess you up.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get you with nobody that's crazy. We'll get you with a nigga like.
We talk about it often. Like the way you talk to a feminine woman is completely different the way we talk to these masculine. These yo, what up, home? What's up,
Trey,
what up,
according to other people.
Yeah, man, you get exhausted talking to them damn masculine people.
According to other people, we hate women.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
And we set people up. You know what I'm saying?
Handyman. Never underestimate the powers of the handyman.
They said Mr. Bennett. Oh, let me talk to Mr. Bennett because Mr. Bennett gonna come in hard. Oh, Paul, shit. I thought about it.
No, don't you? No, we got you. Don't worry about it. Oh,
Mr. Bennett.
What's up?
How do you feel about the rumor that this network hates women?
Honestly, I don't pay attention. I think more times than not we tell the truth, and that's not necessarily going to be appealing to everyone. And I think, but at the same time, everyone has a voice here, and certainly I've diverged from certain things. At times we get into it. You know, some people are more empathetic towards women, but that's the conversation. Your platform welcomes any woman to any discussion to have a platform. Women I see celebrated here, so I don't buy the narrative. But you know, certainly there are those who you know, don't like necessarily some of the truths they're being told, and you know, they're gonna think what they think. So it's not just with you, but it's with anybody. If it happened to KS, it certainly will happen to you. So you're not no one's going to be immune from that.
That's facts.
Facts. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. Bennett. TJ, wake your
Hey, what you say?
Huh? What you say? Hey, I got an echo. I think it's coming from JT.
You think it's coming from me? Hold on, let me see.
Mute real quick. Nope, it ain't JT. It's TJ ass, I think.
That ain't me. We blaming that shit on me.
It might be.
Well, I'm on mute, so I know it ain't me.
Y'all can hear these goddamn fireworks. I know that.
Sounds like a gunshot going off in the background.
Every time.
Nah, if I was in Detroit, it'd definitely be gunshots. I'm not in Detroit, so
I'm about to send you a Kevlar vest and a helmet, bro. You sound like you in the shit.
yeah, it's right around the block from me.
As long as them niggas don't kick your dough in, I mean, ain't nothing I can do.
No, I ain't worried about that.
But anyway, guys, speaking of Father's Day, I want to say to all the fathers and future fathers out there, man, happy Father's Day to you. Man, we never get any recognition, and I just want to say happy Father's Day. You do what you can, when you can, how you can, because you are a man and you are a father. And so we, right here at the Black Men Unfiltered Network, we love you. We always, you know, going to strive to always have your back. And happy Father's Day. I want to say happy Father's Day to every father on the panel here. JT, happy Father's Day to you, man. Our Pain, happy Father's Day to you. Appreciate you, man. TJ, happy Father's Day to you. Trey, happy Father's Day to you, my brother. Grooming and Reviews, happy future Father's Day. All right, it's coming because you ain't wearing no condoms.
Better hurry up, goddamn it.
Lost in translation, happy Father's Day to you because he ain't wearing none either. It's just light skinned motherfuckers, they raw dogging. I'm telling you. Him and Grooming and Reviews the same color. Look at him.
They're like, I'm going in here.
Light skin going bare skin, goddamn.
Dirty it all up.
Don't know Spartans use protection? Even though the name of the condom is Trojan.
Right.
They don't use them.
Like my ancestors said. Hang on. Like my ancestor says, release the Kraken.
Yeah. That's why, yeah. Look at that. She told me, I put a condom on. What condom? Tonight? You pregnant tonight?
Sparta!
Grooming finna hit him with some of that Greek fire.
Yeah, Greek charcoal. Boy, he gonna be up in that thing, huh? But yeah, man. So to you future fathers, man, happy Father's Day to you. Scorched Earth, I thank you, they daddy. Happy Father's Day to you too, man.
That's fucked up.
No, I love him. We know that's my guy. Happy Father's Day to you, man. He called me predator. You keep calling me predator, but you look like, I'm telling you, like you just survived stage 4 eye cancer.
What the fuck? What the hell was that?
Sick of these
Did he go at him? You know he gonna come up.
Hey, Clement, you gotta get him down.
That's all he gonna come up is to get your ass. That's all he gonna do.
Listen, as long as he don't come up with that old regular microphone, you know what I'm saying?
But that shit be like,
sounding like his microphone been deep fried, valve fat. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga bought his microphone from a cotton candy shop.
And everybody.
Look, he be in the middle of a conversation, and I told him, like one day I went to the church, man. I told that pastor, you heard what I said. Lost in translation, no, your mic is trash, bro.
He tell a joke, and black man, shut your ass up with your.
sound like one of them damn tapes back in the day when they get caught up in the damn tape. Oh my God, boy, y'all ignorant as hell. Oh shit. Okay. Tonight's show, guys. Where's the lie? Okay. We've been a part of a battle going back and forward with some Neanderthals and
knuckle draggers, window lickers, those no good, dirty, low down son of a guns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jive turkeys.
Beta individuals that's comforting hoes. You know those. Yeah. And y'all know who we talking about. I mean, I just want to preface it the fact that, guys, JT, I want to apologize to you because they tried to drag your name on something that was not true.
Yeah.
And I got up there. I didn't believe it, but my tactic didn't work. I invited them tonight, but they're not coming.
They ain't never coming back.
You know why they're not coming? Because somebody was on another panel and they said, when you went over to Black Men Unfiltered Network, I sent it to you, Lost. Did you get it? The video, Lost?
Yeah.
He said, when you went over there, they weren't able to do that Batman and Robin shit. They split them up and destroyed them.
Yeah.
Same way we did to the Sugar Bombers.
They got three people.
They go listen. Let me tell you something. They gonna
that
learn.
they played it to.
They gonna learn. They gonna learn.
But
Just
did
like
you
the rest of them, they
hold
gonna
on, did you hear
learn.
what Sharon said before you said it? Because I want to say this to fuel your fire a little bit more. He said, "How did they beat us when we came back to our channel? We had 800 people watching."
That's funny. I
That's
explained
because
that. I
you
explained
heard-
it. today.
Listen, that's because you heard cats and we heard eagles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord!
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all got a bunch of cats over there. It's eagles over here. It's a difference.
Feral cats.
Talk
Exactly.
your shit, man. Talk your
Exactly.
shit.
Hey Trey,
Let me tell you something, man. I've been holding back.
Trey, if you walk into a building as a police officer, just want to ask you an officer question. If you walk in the building, of a dark building, and you heard a noise, and a big ass raccoon jumped out,
I seen it coming.
how would you handle it?
Chitty chitty bang bang. Oops. No, I'm
bad.
I'm
That was
joking.
hilarious.
I'm joking. People say, see.
Yeah.
It's a joke. No, I didn't do that. Yeah, that's funny. Poor guy, man. I don't know what people think when they come over here. I mean, I told you, this unit is this home base. I don't know what they think when they come over here. I think they think that all the other BS that they use on all the other platforms is going to work. But as Lit so eloquently put it, you flying high up here. The air thin up here.
Yeah,
You're flying
man.
real high up here, and you can't fool us with BS and nonsense. Too many brothers on these platforms who have been through shit and are intelligent and articulate. And this is why we often fight so much in-house fighting, because reasonable minds often tend to disagree.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that we're wrong, right? It doesn't mean everybody's wrong. We just see things differently, and we can articulate how we see things differently, which is different. So I don't know what they were expecting. I kind of caught on to what you was doing, BMU, about halfway through. I was like, I get it now. I see what's happening here. But yeah, and divide and conquer. I mean, they wrote about that in the books of war long time ago. So that's easy. We all know that. We all know how to do that. But they're ill prepared to fight this fight. They're ill prepared. They don't have enough ammo. They don't have enough experience, and their personal lives, unfortunately, don't help them out.
And what throws them off also is, see, they think we're gonna go over there on their platform and go back and forth and allow that. No, they don't even know how to even take it, because Black Man goes over there, he ain't saying nothing ill to him, nothing. He's very nice, and at the end of the day, that's what he is. He's diplomatic over there, or whatever. No matter how much they try to gaslight or whatever, that's what happens. Now, me, I stay away from that, right? I look at it and I pay attention, and men lost be like, yeah, you see him? That's basically all we do. Because think about it. The only thing we talking about is conversation. The only thing we talking about is conversation. And the thing about the network is that we have a variety of things that we have on this. Y'all hear this shit? These niggas is going hard.
Well, listen. I know why they owe this
Let me
shit.
turn this shit off because this shit done got, they doing the finale. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
Trey, I have another officer question. Okay.
That's great.
This is my last one, and we're gonna move on. Trey, have you walked into an abandoned supermarket and they left all the pistachios out, and you walked in and you seen the little animal running that had PhD on their back? What would you do?
Oh, shit.
I'm a PhD.
Why the what the pistachios have anything to do with anything?
Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing. And why am I walking in an abandoned supermarket? And what the fuck is PhD doing in there?
See, I set that shit up. I set it up real good for you, brother. Come on now.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I honestly, I don't know what that lady been through, but she been through some shit. That's for damn sure.
Yep.
She been through something, and somebody has done her dirty, and it's unfortunate, man. I mean, if we really are serious about getting this thing back together and getting this thing fixed, we gotta eradicate women who think like that. We gotta get rid of them because they're poison. They're dangerous, poisonous. I sent you a video today, a black man of an older woman. They asked her if she could go back in her life and she could change anything. What's the one thing she would change? She said she would never get married.
And probably shut the hell up.
You know what? Somebody got their YouTube on in the background.
Not me this time.
There it is. Shit, it ain't me.
Hell, I was on mute, so it ain't me.
Everybody check their tabs. It ain't Trey, because Trey mobile. Anybody else got their YouTube on?
No,
What the fuck?
What are you hearing? I don't hear shit.
You probably got another tab open somewhere.
Does anybody hear echo other than me?
You only echo.
I can hear an echo like bad. I put it back in the chat earlier. I don't know if you saw that.
That was at the beginning of the show. You straight now.
Yeah, the only tab I got open is StreamYard, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, it is what it is, I guess. We'll just deal with it.
To be honest with you.
I don't know.
I don't hear it.
Maybe them niggas hacked into the system. Scorched Earth, 824, $5 super chat. Veal and Bracy lack masculinity. He spelled that shit so fucking bad. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to say it just like he spelled it, okay? Veal and Bracy lack mansulity. Mansulity. Okay, let's go back. Veal and Bracy lack mansulity. Mansulity. Too much. Estrogen. Maybe I'm gonna read it like him. Bill and Bracy Magdalene had too much estrogen. Maybe they can buy it up to leave reading Rainbow alone. God damn. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Scorched Earth, man. I love you, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
That's the last one you're gonna get to, goddamn it.
Oh my god. No, he gonna send some more and they're gonna be in all caps. I'm telling you.
Smitty in the building, looking like Doodah on the Shy. What's going on, boy? What's going on with you, boy? Hey, man. Now, Smitty do look like he can cross-dress. Oh, now, I meant to say that earlier. I'm just playing Smitty. Unless you want to come up here and get your ass roasted. Elevated Mind Healer, thank you so much. She said, please like the video, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for working in chat. Hey, listen, so Mr. Ben, I'm gonna ask you a question. If a white lady came on this channel and start calling us niggas, would you be okay with it?
I'm not comfortable with anybody coming on to saying that. Quite frankly, I don't use the word personally, so now I wouldn't be comfortable. But certainly not any non-black person coming on saying that. But I don't encourage even black people to use the word, so now I wouldn't be comfortable with it.
What about you, TJ?
How much money she got?
She got a little bit.
So if it was that, who's the that white YouTuber that got all that pearly things?
I don't think Pearl would do no shit like that.
No, bro, it's not.
You don't think Pearly gonna do? You don't think Pearly would do what?
Just went viral.
Say the N word here.
You don't think she'll do it?
Shit.
No.
Shit. Let me tell you something.
Not on camera, at least, you know.
Hey, no disrespect to grooming and reviews. I don't put shit past no white person.
I know grooming is Greek.
You get
well,
them
we got a white man here tonight.
You get them mad enough. You get them outside of their square. You bump up against their whiteness too hard. You'll see.
Pause.
I kind of disagree with you, TJ. No offense. Personally, me, I'm gonna only speak for myself. I have never used that word. If I see somebody use it, I'll break their fucking teeth.
Oh, so you've never been sitting at home and I forgot to send you the link. You said this nigga hadn't sent me the link. Oh my God.
No, I said this black fucker didn't send you the link again.
Oh, that's even worse.
I'll be honest.
Hilarious.
You do this all the time, anyway.
This can't just be black. You gotta be a black fucker.
We can play like that.
Well, technically, I said black
Close enough.
Fucker.
Close enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get on your ass. I'm tired of you.
Yeah. Fucker got an
I think Bill Burr did a skit. I think one time on that it says, if you change the order of the word, it totally changes the meaning of the. If he said F in black, then that would be the thing. But the fact that he puts the F word on the end, that makes it okay.
Well, technically, in the chats, people say I don't count because I'm Greek. So, do I count? You want to put it to a vote?
Are you a mega sub high?
Check these at the mic too low. It is a little low.
It only does it if you're a mega sub high.
TJ, you kind of low, bro.
Yeah, I think when you was jacking off, you probably hit it with your hand or something. Volume, but
I'm low or TJ?
It's possible.
JT or
TJ?
Which
TJ's always low.
Oh, TJ, thank you for sponsoring the show for the ladies last night, brother. I meant to tell you that today. I went back and watched the show. Thank you for sponsoring.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you.
Yeah, they didn't.
Did you go back and show with?
They didn't even give me my just.
Who the hell had a tab open?
That's TJ talking. You over talking.
Yeah, you got
I
to
can
delay.
hear my own voice.
Me too.
You got to delay grooming.
No, I don't. Trust me. I can hear an echo. It's pissing me off.
I can hear it too.
It's not an echo. TJ was talking.
Let me see. The fuck?
I'm not the only one.
You're not the only one. I hear the shit too. Oh, see, everybody in the chat, they said they hear it too.
They hear it. Who's echoing?
Everybody mute.
Everybody mute. God damn it. We're going to figure this shit out.
Hold on.
Okay. So this is me by myself. There's no echo. So I'm gonna mute and we're gonna have JT by himself.
Girl, it's just you and me.
Now me and you talk together. Come on.
What's going on, man?
What's going on with you? Okay, so it's not us. Okay, we're gonna find this nigga and he out of here. Okay, because I'm sick of you. Who's next? Trey, unmute.
I don't think it's me.
Okay, now talk with me, Trey. What's going on, Trey? What's going on with you? Why?
Not much. Chilling.
Oh man, we good. It ain't Trey. He ain't going to jail tonight. Grooming and reviews. Unmute.
Hook so the name of God. Some units man like kissing my God. That's I think I'm today.
I don't. Yeah, I agree with you.
You should kick his ass off just because.
All right, that's not you, grooming. Mute. It may be our pain ass.
No, it's not.
Our pain, what's up, man?
Baby boomers and technology.
No,
yeah, baby boomers, man.
No,
Them boomers ain't shit.
Get off the baby boomers ass. Hey, listen, I feel like I'm in the movie The Thing and shit. We're going around with the blood and you sticking a little hot needle in that shit to see if it's gonna pop out.
What? Pause, nigga. What? What are you
y'all never saw The Thing? Y'all never saw the movie The Thing? That shit was classic.
What year did this movie come out, sir?
1989.
That's right. Where I belong, goddamn.
1989.
That's where I belong.
They just remade it, Mr. Payne.
Still here, shit.
They just remade it. Yeah, they remade it with it was Kurt Russell in the first one, and then they came back with a girl.
No, the Kurt Russell one. The Kurt Russell, that shit was great, man. I was in college. That was a long time ago. Anyway, enough. Is it me?
Hey, man, Hey, Smitty, you gonna start telling jokes and your beard look like a sat-on cat? TJ, okay, TJ, unmute. What's up, TJ?
It ain't me.
Oh, Mr. Bennett.
Hold on, BMU. Is my microphone better?
Yeah, it's better. It's better. You turn it up. You got that much.
I ain't do shit. I don't understand.
You got to. I think you put your mouth on it a little bit more.
Pause.
like a motherfucker, man.
It's like Michael
What
McDonald.
in the absolute fuck is going on right now?
Oh my God!
It's like
bro.
Michael McDonald.
You can't say nothing around you niggas. Mr. Bennett,
upside down.
Can we bounce him from his own goddamn platform tonight for that bullshit? Nigga, you gotta go. You gotta fucking go, nigga. You on some shit tonight.
I'm sorry.
Man, tell your wife to come straighten you out, brother, because I hope y'all ain't over there feuding and shit.
No.
You over there fucking wilding.
Hey, didn't you say she was gonna stand on business last time? Tell her she was gonna stand on business again, right, man.
She did say that.
I called her. Mr. Ben, was you over there night? She called me and embarrassed me in front of all these people.
Nah, I wasn't there.
Oh, my wife called right in the middle of the show and embarrassed me, man. Talking about that. This is what she said, Mr. Bennett. Let me put it up on the screen. What is it? Do I still got it down there? No, I think I got rid of it. No, she gonna talk about this be me.
Yeah, you might not play too much of that. You know, they're gonna take your money.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. They tried to. The boy, they put it on you hard when you play that motherfucker.
Pause.
Oh, fuck you, Trey. How about that?
I am hard, but I am fair.
Hey, you know what, dude? YouTube need to make it where we can pay a subscription to use copyrighted shit. They're making billions.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Yeah, if they had it where you could buy copyrights and where you could just play any music, any video, any movie you want.
Smart idea.
Hey, BMU, they won't take your super chats, but they'll take your AdSense money. You'll still get to keep your super chat money, though.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
That's actually a good idea.
I'm talking about right now. Like if they do a claim on the music, you still get to keep your damn super chat. They just take your AdSense.
One of these kids is doing his own thing.
Why the hell is
One
he
of these
upside
kids
down?
is not like the same.
Look at this shit. Nigga, why you upside down?
Fucking nigga.
Like a bat. Look at him.
I knew you were a little freak over there.
Hey,
no wonder why I call him Perez.
Strap on and all that stuff going on back there.
You know what I'm doing? I'm reaching down and grabbing these bitch niggas.
You got to help them up. You know what I'm saying? You got to help them up.
Nigga.
How the hell did this camera get?
Nigga, I have no clue what the fuck just happened to my camera, bro. That's real shit. I have no idea.
Are you having computer problems?
I don't know, nigga.
That's what he get for fucking around.
Well, the echo seems to be gone.
The echo is gone. So it was one of
the
these.
The echo is upside down and backwards. That's why it ain't doing it no more.
You know what, y'all? You know who we didn't test? Who been here for a while? That goddamn Corey Hager. He in the back. Say something.
I don't think it's
Corey.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
Hey, listen, you done yet?
When you busting one like that, you got to pay an extra $20.
Somebody better go check on that, brother. God damn.
Y'all got Trey over there about to die, boy.
My babies. Woo!
Well, BMU, how you doing, black man? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How you doing,
Hooray.
man?
I'm doing good. I took a break.
Long time no here, man. Damn, what you killed somebody and buried them and went hid out for 6 months? I ain't seen you.
Well, you know, some woman chose the bear instead of the man, so I went and wrote a book.
Oh, you wrote another one?
Well, yeah.
Why you didn't send it to me like you did the first one?
Oh, I ain't got it published yet.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
send
getting
it to me like you did the first one. The first one was pretty good, brother.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, taking a break is kind of fun. At the same time, you miss the people that you were hanging out with. You guys just, oh God. I mean, how often do you see the host hanging upside down in some kind of horror movie? I mean, that. But anyway, that's beside.
We got the bobblehead. We got the hanging. Where's Trey Ferg at? Trey Ferg go there sweating and pumping probably. I don't know what he got going on tonight.
He's somewhere being light skinned.
Yeah, you light skinned.
Yeah, telling somebody that today is the best day of their life. That's
pretty rich is what they call it.
He doing some light skin shit.
Oh, black man, I've been having a hell of a lot of fun with these white women. That, my God, they're young enough to be my daughter, and they come up to me and they start flirting and shit, and then it dawns on them I'm old enough to be their dad, and then they're like, oh, well, he's probably an old guy, he's easy to I get some money out of him or something. And I just look at him, it's like, I had this woman, okay, so I got a Jeep and I put Black Betty on the back of it. I had my niece make me a little like a back tap. It says Black Betty. And that white girl walked up behind my Jeep and started twerking her ass in my rearview mirror, and I leaned out the window and I said, sweetie, you're not black. And then she just walked off laughing. It's like, go away.
But did you still hit it though?
Oh, hell no.
Oh.
No. I'm done with white women. It's over.
Oh, so Corey, so you got you some black hair?
No.
Huh? You ever had some?
Well, black man, I'm 54 years old, so I don't play with toys no more. Them damn things got germs on them. They got bugs crawling. I don't play with that stuff no more. I'm looking for something of value,
So you don't have the rose no more?
What?
Well, I ain't out there looking for fast food. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
That fast food.
Hey, did he say he got a black girl or no? I missed that part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No,
Corey,
not yet, Trey.
So, Corey, so have you ever been with one?
Well, I kind of figured a woman was a woman. I didn't know that there was a difference.
I mean, they have different doorways of secretion, sir.
We want to know if y'all.
Well, yeah, but isn't that kind of
getting at?
Isn't that kind of like the fun part of the journey? I mean, finding out.
Yeah, but black women have catalytic converters you can't remove.
Well, I don't know. I think I'm going to throw my hat in there.
Big exhaust.
Y'all gonna tighten this shit up, man.
I'm waiting on you to say I'm gonna put a stop.
Hey, man, y'all tighten this shit up, man.
Seriously, serious question. I thought black women come with a big exhaust. They don't know to shut up.
See, Roman, you about to get.
Well, you obviously never know.
I told you you should have kicked them off.
Wait, when law says see. Now.
Listen, when the leprechaun show up at your door, talking about you been brother, you no good, low down fucker, you know what I'm saying?
You under a West. Never underestimate the powers of the handicap.
You know what? You win brothers.
You win brothers.
No good fuckers.
Low down. Crazy mofo, low down town mofo. You know what I'm saying?
When he get on the panel, that boy said, I just want to take my shoes out before I walk into the womb. I want to say out to all the queens.
Queen mother goddess from a long time ago.
To all the women in the chat, we got to start uplifting, motivating women. They doing so much for us.
We got to step up and be men's.
Well, you guys, when it comes to looking for a quality woman, you're not going to go out there and find them at the mall.
Well, y'all gonna let this white man come on the panel and say something about the sisters?
No, talk about women in general, period.
So you better
it
hit
just
that.
sound like that to me. What's his name, Corey?
You better hit that. What's it, George McFly? Hey, you get your damn hands off her. How dare you? You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to say it because he'll swear one of us didn't say that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, fuck that hood. That thing, that's the only hood he got. I know that motherfucker stink. I know that hood stinky dang. That shit be on his shit 24/7. He done did every show with that hood on right there.
Yeah. What is that for?
He's
Does he
supposed
ride
to
the
be
bike?
task force.
That's his thinking cap.
That boy
He
look
got
like
a
Pink cat or smelly cat?
That's the new CAT scan. That's
He ain't on no damn
thinking
task
cap.
force.
nah, he ain't on no task force. That nigga,
Hey, Trey.
that nigga right now, he a meter maid. That's
If you on a task force, the last thing you're gonna do is get on the internet.
absolutely.
And let me tell you
You
something,
ain't
Trey.
bullshitting about that, Trey. I know motherfuckers don't have no social media, no nothing.
No, Trey.
That
If
motherfucker.
you in Brownsville was in a cage match, do you think he'd have an opportunity to beat your ass, or you think it will be over?
Come on, man, don't do that. See, you started shit.
Just asking a question.
I'll say this much: I'm always willing to find out. I've never backed down from a fight, even the ones I lost. So I'm willing to find out.
Now you know he 5'7".
Oh,
What?
well, he ain't no.
Somebody cut him off with a knee.
No, he a little dude.
Yeah,
Is he really?
Cut him off with a knee.
He's a little fella.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm not defending him, but I will say, some of these little guys, man, you gotta watch out.
You got center of gravity, don't
They
they?
got a low center of gravity.
He looked like hey Trey. Hey Trey. He looked like he bite, don't he? He look like he a biter. He look like he a biter.
He gonna lick you on your lips.
He look like a little biter.
What you gonna do if he lick you on your lips? Give you a bump.
Black man.
He do like he'll bite you though, for real.
Black man. When
It's a lot of them on this panel. Who is it? Which one?
When it comes to looking for women, I like the way Morgan Freeman said it. He said women are curious, like a field full of horses. He goes, you walk up to the fence and you look at them, you say a couple of words, and you walk off and see which one runs up to the fence. That's what Morgan Freeman said.
I
That's a
think
smart
Morgan
man.
Freeman had had more
He
cat
said,
than mother.
yes. Baby, you just got friendly pussy.
I think Morgan Freeman had more women than Wilt Chamberlain.
Man,
Well, yeah, 'cause
World
he knows
class
what he's
sit
doing.
back, man.
Hey, listen,
Y'all
back in the day, they
finna
called
enjoy
them
the
easy
night
readers,
tonight.
so hey.
you got good pussy,
Yeah.
don't you? That was
Come on,
Yo, back in the day when my
Jump,
man
Sam.
was easy reader. Yo,
You got good
I think Morgan Freeman was 70 years old when he did Lean on Me. That
He will not die. It's just not gonna happen.
Morgan Freeman, the only man to fucking rod in the 1800s, the 1900s, and the 2000s.
Man,
He was God.
I stay slanging dick.
He was
Oh man.
where he was Joe Clark. He was God again.
Hey, y'all know he played Spider-Man in the 70s.
Yes, he was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, bro.
Electric Company. He was Spider-Man on Electric
no,
Company.
he was easy. He wasn't Spider-Man. He was easy reader.
Easy Reader.
No, he was
Easy
He was
Reader.
easy
Yeah,
reader. Yeah, that
he
song.
was a Spider-Man
Easy Reader.
costume, you know.
That's my name.
Okay.
Yeah, Easy Reader.
They couldn't use Spider-Man because
Top to
that was
bottom,
copyrighted. You know what I'm
left to
saying?
right.
No, they had a Spider-Man on there. I thought that he was on
I
there.
was talking about you
Yeah,
earlier.
that was a totally different skit. Spider-Man, where are you coming from, Spider-Man? Nobody knows who you are.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He got that shit down pat.
That's that groovy Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying?
And then he played a pimp. He played. What was that movie he played a pimp in?
He played a pimp
He played
Spider-Man.
the president. Remember on Deep
He
Impact?
he was the president.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Remember when
He
said
drove
the
Miss
end?
Daisy.
Yep, he drove Miss Daisy.
Yeah, Daisy.
He screwed Miss Daisy.
I was just going
My
to
only
say,
friend.
you think Miss Daisy let him fuck?
Hell yeah, she
Hell
did.
yeah.
He got tired of just riding her ass around and they ain't doing shit. We
Yeah,
went
he
to this
rode her
goddamn
around,
grocery. We done went to this supermarket too many goddamn times, Miss Daisy.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We got a sports breaking news. The Dallas Mavericks up 115-70.
Damn, what the fuck just happened?
Gentleman's sweep. They let him get.
Yeah,
Boston letting them get one game.
They can pull 3 more of those off.
Yeah,
okay.
no way. They just wanted to win back in Boston. That's
You need to get off the weed, sir. This shit is over. That shit is over.
done, man.
Trey, shut the fuck up because if they win, we can get off of work. I don't have to work. Fucking parade.
It ain't gonna happen. Not this year.
So now we know the motivation.
Right now.
Ain't no parade this
They're
year,
gonna
brother.
shut down. They're
gonna be right.
Not this year.
Mr. Bennett, Boston do that parade on the water, right? They're gonna be right on that water, right? They do it on like a lake or some shit like that, right?
They're gonna give you a gentleman's parade at the water cooler. That's what's gonna happen.
You don't get the day off, but you get
an extra
30
sip of
minutes
water.
of break time. That's what
I meant to ask you. I know this is kind of off topic, but did you guys see the report that came out about the WNBA?
No, it
Yeah,
happened.
man.
They are
They trying to turn a profit now, ain't it?
No, they are projected to actually lose $50 million this year.
Wow, they
Which is
give away no
the
money.
largest-
You better not put no money in that shit.
the most money they've ever lost, and it doesn't make any sense because this is the first year they've had record numbers in viewership, advertisement, and attendance. So they're confused. But when they really broke the numbers down, what they saw was there was a spike in the games that Caitlin Clark was in. So everything else was sort of the same, but when Caitlin Clark came to town, you got a sold out arena. WNBA is fucking us up. They got a golden egg, a golden goose, and they are screwing the pooch here.
Yeah, they fucking that shit
Dude,
all the way up.
did you see the numbers?
Trey,
What's the,
Do you
what's the
think
big white
she
boy
should have been
name?
on the
They
Olympic
got his
team?
own show on ESPN. Pat
Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee.
Yeah, he said it. He put it up on the screen
Pat
and
McAfee.
on the show, and he said last year the attendance in Indiana was 40 people, 50 people. He said that motherfucker selling out 19,105 people.
40 people.
It was 4,000 people.
I was finna say, man.
No.
About
When
the
she
parents.
I'm talking when she go places, the arenas that have the seating for 19,000.
Yeah, the visiting.
Everywhere she
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Hey, Trey.
I'm taking my daughter to the one to see her July the 18th when she comes
Y'all
to play
go-
the Dallas Wings.
Y'all gonna be on the flow, ain't y'all? Y'all gonna get flow
Well,
tickets.
shit, I don't know. Cause
Yeah,
last year
tickets was only $35.
Last year the floor seats was $35. This year $1,150. Oh, they showing
God
your ass.
damn.
And that's
they
the
showing your
Caitlin
ass this year.
Clark.
And that's what they're gonna be losing money on.
Last year, you could have bought out the arena for $1,150.
Last year, hell yeah, last year you could have bought the whole arena.
Trey.
Man,
TJ, what was you
man,
gonna say?
Caitlin Clark,
I was trying to say they're fucking it up because they got a woman problem. They're selfish. They don't understand about community. They don't understand about the greater good. Women are in general, are very, very selfish. And these women in the WNBA, they are sitting here proving the fact that they shouldn't be running anything because they can't get out of their own fucking way because they're all sitting around thinking about me. And those ladies in the WNBA rather that fucking league fail than to see Caitlin Clark bring money in because they weren't able to do it. I call them the left eyes of the NBA. You know, left eye.
Yeah. When she burnt that damn house up.
Right. They rather watch the motherfucker burn than to let some white bitch come in from the outside. That's how they looking at it. This white bitch coming in getting it shine, and they rather watch the NBA. And guess who they gonna blame? They're gonna blame the fucking NBA who's subsidizing their asses. If I was the NBA, I would fucking cut them loose.
Well,
cut them loose and let them go.
So to your point,
they're the
TJ,
write-off, man. They're the write-off.
to your point, TJ, it's been brought up that the WNBA separate themselves from the NBA, and the issue is that your business is gonna go out of business. You're gonna go out of business. You don't have any money. So the NBA has been subsidizing you for the last 25 plus years. Otherwise, you would have folded up. You would have folded up that 10 years
A
ago.
long time ago, yeah.
The other part of this is to your point, TJ, about them being selfish. Kelsey Plum, she plays for the Vegas Aces. They asked her about this whole revenue thing, and she said she doesn't care whether we don't get a revenue or not. She want her money off the top. I said, and the guy was trying to tell her like, yeah, but y'all don't make any money. She goes, well, we do make money. We want our money off the top, and then the rest of the league can take a loss. I'm like, what type of selfish shit is this?
You know what that sounds like?
I said they're selfish.
Yeah.
They don't give a. They're women, and that's why they should be running shit because society will collapse upon. If you look at even in corporate America, generally speaking, when a woman takes over and she gets to manage, the shit goes to shit and back real quick because every decision is about her, and her feelings and spitefulness. Yeah, that's the WNBA.
But they sitting on a golden egg right
and
now.
they're gonna fuck it up.
And they're gonna fuck it up.
up.
If I'm the commissioner, I would have called every single referee and said, if they so much as breathe on her the wrong way, call a foul.
Right.
You know what?
I'm dead ass serious. If they
like they did the Jordan rule book, it'll be the same fucking way.
It would have been the same way.
Y'all forgot what
the 70s had Magic and Bird, and then it transitioned into Jordan in the 90s. You had to have adversaries, so they gave them. They made the Bad Boy Pistons. They had to get through them. Like there's a way to do this to where you can make a ton of money, and they won't do it. They won't do it because it's all about feelings. And the other part of this is too, TJ. I want to bring this up. The other part of this is too. They hating on her because she's straight. That's another thing they don't want to talk about.
Right, she like men.
She got a boyfriend that is a coach in Iowa. She like men. And Sabrina Ionescu went through the same thing because she's married to a man. They didn't like her either. So she don't fit the agenda for the WNBA.
Bro,
absolutely. And remember, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Did a show the other day, and he said the reason that they hate Angel Reese and the reason that they hate Caitlin Clark is because they brought femininity back to the WNBA. He said last year, every woman that got up there and took their jersey had on a goddamn tuxedo, and they were talking like men.
Yep.
Damn.
Did they name this the WNBA because it's the Welfare National Basketball League?
Yes.
You know what? That was a haymaker.
Let's not forget.
That was a haymaker.
Let's not forget.
Ain't got no value.
They ain't got no value.
Trey, just think about this.
Let's not forget during Jordan's era, under his second Nike deal, not his first one, under his second one, damn near the entire league hated this motherfucker, but half the fucking league and half the teams wore his goddamn shoes.
Yep, and TJ, they were getting larger contracts because of him.
Yes,
this is the Tiger Woods effect as well. Everybody hated Tiger Woods, but that motherfucker was getting everybody paid because they had to pay Tiger more, so they had to make the purses larger. So if the purses were larger, that means if your ass came in 14th place, you were still getting $160,000.
Let me add something to that. The 75th ranked golfer was making $1 million a year when Tiger Woods was playing. The 75th ranked.
That's insane.
Yep.
My damn clue.
You know what?
Black man, I just thought about something. They are screwing the pooch because Caitlyn gonna get y'all to the promised land.
Black man, here's the thing.
I think it's more.
Go ahead, Ms. Bennett.
Nah, to me, it's just like they haven't been here before. I think a lot of women in general. I remember Charles Barkley was interviewed, and he said when Magic Johnson got his first $1 million a year contract, I think he got like a 25-year deal for $1 million a year. He said all the players in the locker room high-fived each other because they thought they was going to get paid. They were going to be next, that this was going to be a domino effect down the league. It just seems like this is just like new money. Like the last 50 years, like women have been making money, and it's like they don't know what to do with it. It's like, you never had the responsibility of truly wearing that crown, wearing that title. And so when it comes to, they don't want to pay alimony, they don't want to, be responsible for the financial load, even if you are making the majority of the money in the house. Like I said, men have historically never really cared about how much money you brought in. In terms of what you brought to the table, it was never about money. But now it's like women is like, because it's like, it's like a kid at Christmas, you get that toy and you just can't stop playing with that toy. It's like, it's a new toy, whatever. But we're kind of used to this, so we can understand the long game. We can understand, certainly the benefits of this going on. It's not like Larry Bird didn't have guys coming to him. I know him and Dr. J got into fights and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't that stuff wasn't there, but they understood it was the league. And people forget the NBA Finals before they came in was tape delayed. Yeah, the '84 Finals was the first finals that was aired in prime time. Mm-hmm. So again, folks at the time, they understood, but it was from the top down. It was David Stern. Everybody understood what they had their hands on when they negotiated the TV deal with CBS, and it was very strategic. You only saw, this is why I became a Celtic fan, because you had Bird on Sunday. They had NBA on Sunday afternoons. The Celtics was the 1 o'clock game. The Lakers was the 4 o'clock game. So they built it up. So it was like the perfect storm. So when they met in '84, that's what broke TV. I mean, like national record, ratings and everything. That's why I went through the roof. So again, it's like, who in the WNBA in its leadership is thinking about the long game and how is that being communicated down. And even if you do communicate it down, are they willing to again get out of their feelings and think about the long plan? I mean, there was a debate this week about whether or not she should have been on the Olympic team. I'm thinking, why not? If you're gonna put Christian Leighton on the Olympic team, who barely got any playing time, but just her being there would certainly raise the stakes. Yeah, if Isaiah Thomas can be left off the dream team, then you can leave one of those other players off the women's team this year. So
let me ask you this, Mr. Bennett. Does 30 plus years of watching the NBA, could that have possibly helped? Because it's not like they don't have a blueprint to build this thing behind. They got 30 plus years of how the NBA did. Why aren't they just following behind what the NBA did?
Again, but we're talking about 30 years, or even let's say 50 years. All right, since '74 when they allowed a woman to have a credit card. Men have been doing this for thousands of years. You know what I mean? So I think there's just that there's still an adjustment. It's like you coming into this new money, just like somebody hits the lottery, has no financial background. Why these guys say those hit the lottery, they're broken like in 5 years or whatever. It's like you don't know what to do with this new toy that you just got, which is this ability to make a lot of money, and you just think it's all yours. It's like, wait a minute. If you're in a marriage, it's supposed to be one pot, right? Mm-hmm. But how many women think that? It's a no. It's the money you make is a part of the pot. My money's still my money. There's a lot of people who are still feeling that way.
There's two things that intensifies people's personality. Money being one of them, and the other one is drugs and alcohol. I mean, but what if you're a spoiled little asshole? Like a lot, I'm just saying my ex-wife is like a child. Spoiled, stomp your foot, stick out your bottom lip, and then say, "I'm a woman, hear me roar."
Yeah.
But they've just a fumbling. Listen, at the end of the day, if you're going to ask for straight men, straight white, red-blooded American men to want to sit down and pay their money to watch this game, you're going to have to give them some incentive. And the only incentive they're going to need is to see straight women who are attractive play this game. And you fumbled Skylar Diggins. You fumbled the other chick. You got Cameron Brink, who's in LA, but I don't know why she fit the mold. She a white girl with blonde hair, blue eyes. Y'all ain't do nothing with that. Like at some point in time, if it were me, if I were the executive, I would say, look, we're gonna push the sexuality of the WNBA players, not to pimp them out and prostitute them, but we're gonna push them. But we're gonna make it so that the slogan would be, we can do both. We can be attractive, but we can also play a physical style of basketball. That would be the slogan. We can be women and feminine when we're not on the court, but when we're on the court, we can ball.
Well, Trey, let's do business. Listen, there's always said that the Black Man Unfiltered Network don't help the women. Well, guess what? Tonight, we're going to solve the WNBA ladies making money process. Tonight, we're going to come up with ideas on how we can save women's basketball.
Hey, Trey. On top of that, at least twice a season.
Titties and ass ain't gonna do it. They tried that too. That shit didn't work.
No, lingerie.
I don't know, man. But look, you look at track and field. What these sisters are basically running in bikinis now. You look at beach volleyball, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And even what Serena did with tennis. I mean, she was coming out with those outfits and whatnot that was certainly far beyond the standard uniform or whatever. So it's been proven to sell in these other.
In football and basketball, it's a little bit different because the way that we look at it, you got to remember those two sports we played in the hood, and at the end of the day, we look at the sport. We ain't looking at nothing else but the sport, and it distracts us because we're looking at strategy. We actually know the sport. We don't give a fuck about no volleyball. We don't care nothing about that shit. We care about the when you talk about football. You guys know? When you hear how motherfuckers sit back and they talk about the whole thing on football, motherfuckers be emotional with this shit. Basketball is the same thing. So because you got tits and ass, we're not gonna sit back and
let me tell you.
They had some. I know you got that lingerie football league and whatnot. I don't know how many people are watching that.
None of that's gonna hit.
But it's not
because you can't watch that with the kids, brother. You know.
Yeah. But you can't watch that shit with a strategy. You like?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Listen. Just throw that out the window. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what the WNBA problem is they don't know how to tell a damn good story. You know what I'm saying? That's their problem.
You hear what I said?
Think about it. Anytime you turn on the NFL, there's always at least some form a story, 2-3 stories that you be looking to help you play the game or bet or parlay or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I give you an example. The first time Mike, what's his name? The head coach for the Dallas Cowboys, what's his name?
Talking about
him, Big Mike. Yeah, Big Mike. Big Mike went up there to play in Green Bay and got beat up.
Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy. Yeah. He done went up there and got beat up. You know what I'm saying? Then this the whole revenge game with the Dez caught it and all that other stuff. Those are the different stories that people look forward to. Just like when you had in basketball, you had Isaiah versus Magic. You know what I'm saying? You had Michael versus the Bad Boys.
Yeah.
The WNBA just need to get better damn storytellers, man. And then they need to follow these women from high school, kind of like they followed these guys from college. You know what I'm saying? And then start telling their story. And that way you never run out of damn stories. That's their problem.
But lit. Caitlin Clark came with a story. She came in with a story because her and Angel Reese already had beef. They had beef in college.
But you know what, Trey?
WNBA said, fuck your story.
The problem is
you got a made-for-TV story. These two already don't like each other.
Absolutely.
Well, Trey, here's the problem.
I would
they should have been cultivating other stories before these two just got here.
Right.
No,
they should have had some damn villains waiting on their ass when they came here.
They do.
Like the damn reverse Justice League or something, you know?
They do have villains. They have an entire squad in Las Vegas that is nothing but villains. Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum. They got the entire team. They beat up everybody last season. They beat on everybody last season.
Hack like a motherfucker. That whole team is a hack. Yeah.
Everybody on that team is trash. They had the one girl that was on the team that was 6'8", had a bad attitude. It turned out to be only. They have a villain.
Well, see, here's the thing. In the NBA, there was more than one team that was the villain.
You talk about the little you talk about the light-skinned girl that was 6'5".
When Jordan had to play, he had Pippen, right? It was Pippen and Jordan versus the Knicks. Pippen and Jordan versus, the Pistons. Pippen and Jordan versus anybody else. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you go. It could be Charles Barkley. It could be Akeem Olajuwon. It could be Shaq. It don't matter who it is. Everybody has to have at least one villain on their team. Think about it. When you think about Charles Oakley, you ain't thinking about no basketball. You thinking about he finna beat somebody up. You hear what I said? When you thinking about Draymond Green, you thinking about this man finna go beat somebody up.
He gonna throw somebody on the floor.
Dennis Rodman,
Anthony Mason.
Anthony Mason.
Grandmama.
Did you hear what I said?
You finna get handled, man.
Those bad boy Pistons, man. Bill Lane Beer and all.
Yes, sir.
Man, you talking about Buddha? You talking about Buddha?
Can't forget Indiana. Skinny said it right. Jordan Pippen versus Indiana. I used to love to watch Reggie Miller play the villain.
The Davis brothers. The Davis brothers were the enforcers on Indiana. Let me tell you something, Mr. Bennett. I wanted to say this on your sports show the other day. Her teammates are also jealous. Caitlin Clark's teammates are also jealous of her.
Oh, for sure.
Because I know for a fact that if I'm on a team with JT and I'm the star guy, and they knock me down like that on some just BS bullshit, JT gonna handle business. I don't gotta worry about it.
It's already happening.
So when I watch her teammates, the fact that girl didn't get drugged out of that damn stadium by her teammates tell me everything I need to know. Your teammates are even jealous of you. And I know they are because that team had the first pick last season. They took the girl from South Carolina and she couldn't put asses in the seats. So here comes this girl coming in here. Now she putting all these asses in the seat. Man, your teammates is even jealous of you. This is crazy, man. But there's so many, like to your point, Lit, there's so many storylines here. And WNBA, when I tell you, I've never seen nobody fumble on the 1 yard line like this before. They are fumbling this.
But Trey, here's the thing: it's not like they can't take advantage of what we're doing now. We got media, we got camera phones everywhere. It don't make sense not to capture all these stories. They are fumbling the ball.
This is as bad.
I would have had a commercial shot.
Bad as the Bronco pass and shit against the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing that pass at the goal line instead of just giving the ball to Marshawn Lynch.
The Seattle shit. Was it the Broncos or Seattle?
It was Seattle.
No, it was Seattle and the Patriots.
New England.
Yeah. For some, that is crazy. Yeah, they got a bunch of stories that they just not telling. You right about that.
I would have looked as soon as those get. I would have again, just like you had that Bird Magic commercial back in '86, where
cute bird, cute.
comes driving up in the limo in the cornfields in Indiana, I would have did something very similar. I would have been like, let that limo come up, have Angel Reese hop out the car in Indiana cornfield, and they play 1-on-1. I would have did something like that.
Do the McDonald's commercial off the window, off the bench, off the
No, I got one better for you.
Hey, do here, man.
I got one better for you. I got Spike Lee talking to this little white girl. You know what I'm saying? And Lil Penny sitting in her lap and say, "You got next." You know what I'm saying? Lil Penny.
And Angel sitting across the street, mad as hell.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're
the blueprint is there.
They're trying so hard to be woke. They're trying so hard to be activists. They're trying so hard to be politically correct that they're missing the drama aspect. They're missing the dramatic aspect of sports. It's what we watch right now. There's a ton of people who think that the Mavericks finna come back and win this thing. There's there's a storyline in that. Whether we like it or not, whether we agree with it, whether we believe it, it's irrelevant.
All you gotta do, but all you gotta do is look where you what's the one you got MGM, you got what's the other betting spot?
Bet MGM, ESPN bet. You got a whole bunch of them.
You got a bunch of them. And you look at the odds, right? You like, motherfuckers is telling a story. Should I get caught up in some of that shit? Football, doing football. Basketball, I love basketball, but man, football, I get caught up in that shit.
You know who's good at telling damn stories? Horse racing. Race don't last but 2 damn minutes. And they got like 20 horses. They done told each one of them sob story where they came from. Probably had some sickly kid who named the horse. And everybody go out there on this 17
horse came from Saudi Arabia.
You know what I'm saying? Japanese horse. That done fed him sake. You know what I'm saying? Like all his days in his life. You know, he run better drunk. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't never had a horseshoe on or nothing.
He run with synthetic shoes. You know what I'm saying? He got to listen to 528 megahertz music when he go to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? They got all kind of stories in horse racing. If horse racing can tell good stories, the WNBA should be able to tell stories too.
He ain't never had his huffs never been trimmed or nothing.
Horse ain't never been leaned on. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't never had a horse, right? He ain't never had a saddle on and none shit like that.
Right.
You know what I would do? You know what I would do if I were the commissioner? I'd call Triple H and the WWE and I'd say, can we borrow a few guys to help us teach us how to tell a story? Yes. Because this is all they do is just tell stories. Right. They cultivate a story and they do it throughout, the entertainment, whether it's fake or not, whatever, it doesn't matter. There's always a story behind the two wrestlers in the ring. Well, the reason why they don't like each other, whether it involves a woman, whether it involves the fact that you double crossed me, whatever the case may be, there's always a story.
You know
you need to go find some people who can say, listen, you have a lot. There's a lot in the WNBA. There's a lot of stories. There's a lot of players in the WNBA that are not getting the recognition that are good players. Yeah. That's a story in itself right there. They want to be known.
You got great editors and storytellers in boxing. In boxing. You see that shit in boxing, you be like, damn, I'm rooting for this motherfucker, right? I wasn't even rooting for him at first. That's what they do. They get you involved. And the thing is, it's easier because it's only one person, right? But when you look at how they tell you the story of the boxer and all that stuff, I'm telling you, Floyd Mayweather, when he was like I think he was probably about 2 fights away from getting the championship, his first belt, and they were talking about him being in Grand Rapids, and then they were using his father and his mom in his story. And talking about his perseverance and how he, went through all this. Apollo Creed, did she just say?
Yo, Alexis be tripping.
Apollo Creed did die for real, though. You know that, Alexis. I know he died in 80. What was that? 89 or something. But he ended up dying now. Is it too soon?
She meant both of them, JT. Both of them.
Both of them gone, bro.
When you look at the WNBA, all I hear is about victimhood. We don't make as much money as the NBA, but we still want to get paid.
And you won't.
When you run that victim card too much, people get bored, tired, burned out. We are done with you. Moving on. We want something entertaining. And how do you entertain people when you got the same down in the mouth? I'm a victim. Nobody wants to pay for that.
I'm gonna tell you
Well,
what'll be fly.
They pay for dunks, though.
If Caitlin got bumped by one of her teammates and they got into it, and her teammate took the jersey off and she had on the other team's jersey, and then went over there and got on the bench and started high-fiving the other team members. You know what I'm saying? She got to play the game handicap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And have JR now, who's going to be a slobber knocker? How's she going to overcome this? You know what I'm saying?
She was with the Dallas Wings the whole time. She was with
Exactly.
the Dallas Wings the whole time. Oh, she screwed them.
Well, you know,
talking
they
about putting some
can't
asses in the
follow
seats.
anything we got to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
because we're considered misogynistic, and you can't follow a man. Dear God, don't follow a man today. I mean,
That
men
would be
are
hilarious.
evil. They want the bear.
Hey, Mr. Bennett, can I ask you this question? I've always wondered, just from a programming standpoint, why they don't put the WNBA game before the men's game. Like when I grew up playing ball, the girls always played before we played.
Oh,
So
and
even
the lower,
if
and
the
the lower
guys were coming,
grades
even if people
also.
were coming, even the people were
Yeah.
coming to see us, they would catch the girls' game first by default because they were coming to see us, but they would show up a little bit earlier. They would watch the girls' game, right? So I've never understood why
that would work
they
only in
WNBA
team. Well, do the teams they all play in I guess the same NBA arena? So you would have to literally align the WNBA schedule with the men's schedule, and that would be like your opening. It's just like a pre-fight warm up. You got your prelims. So again, you would have the women play at say 6 o'clock, 6:30 or whatever. The man's games at 8, 8:30 or whatever. And yeah, I mean, you might be able to, now again, if you're going to let the ticket prices or whatnot, as long as you're going to let them folks come in to see some of that early action. I don't think you can make it free or whatever, but again, you're not just going to come just for that game necessarily and leave. You talk about the crowd that's coming to watch the men's game, to see the women as a warm up to the actual main game that night. That's what you're saying. Yeah,
Well, yeah,
I mean,
but
I think that could.
The women will complain about that too.
They would, but
I'm the headliner.
You asking a rational question, Trey. So I don't know if that's going to necessarily apply here in this case, but I like the idea. I did. But I mean, when you play high school ball or whatever, I mean, like tournament style ball or whatever, there was always folks would always come early and watch the stuff up until you knew the powerhouse teams that came in. You know, St. Anthony's and CBA was going to play or something like that in New Jersey. Anyway, that was like the big basketball rivalry back in the day or whatever. So you knew that was coming up, but just doing a day, yeah, you enjoyed all those games leading up to it. Absolutely. That'd be a great idea.
They just need to change the product up altogether, man. What they need to do is they need to have like a spotlight on the floor that light up, and you get to it and you shoot from it, you get 6 points. You know what I'm saying? Something wild like that, like a damn video game. You know what I'm saying?
Like the three
that'll keep it interesting, man. You know what I'm saying?
3-on-3? What's that? Like Ice Cube's League?
Yeah. Something, you know.
Do you guys know from a viewership standpoint, the Big Three still does better than the WNBA?
Yeah, man.
Except for the games that Caitlin Clark's playing in. I'm telling you, bro, they screwing this up.
Yeah,
they have all the data that they need to build this league, and they're screwing it up. If everything I keep looking to say, well, this one player keeps everywhere she goes, she gets the most people. She gonna be on every primetime game. Every game she play gonna be primetime. Every single one of them. I don't understand the logic behind it, and I don't know if this is just the female logic or the female ego. I'm not sure what it is, but they really are screwing. I feel bad because I know there's a bunch of little girls that want to play in the WNBA. I don't know if you guys remember, but when the WNBA first came out, there was 2 leagues. There was another female league. It's called the ABL. It's 2 leagues. The reason why the ABL went under is because they didn't have anybody subsidizing them. They lost money.
Right.
So they had to fold up. The only reason why the WNBA made it is because the NBA was obviously subsidizing. They got to figure this out, because if Adam Silver, for some reason, Pat goes away and you get a new commissioner that comes in there and says, "Nah, we're not helping them no more," they're in trouble.
Tell them they're going to split the gate.
I know Skinny Boy asked an interesting question, because I know the women, they play with a smaller basketball, but the rim size is still 10 feet. If they were to lower it to 9 feet to allow more dunking in the game, you think that might help the game?
No, because I don't think the women dunk like that. I don't think that if you lower the rim that they're going to be dunking like we think they will.
It'll be a hell of a way to watch them.
Taller players will have a little bit more of an advantage, sure, but a woman who's 5'6", you know how explosive she's going to have to be to get up there. Like it's just, I think it's good. It's a good
But a
thought
9-foot
process,
rim,
but the athleticism,
But the women
it's just not there.
The women don't do it for the same reason why because they want to be.
but they play with a smaller ball.
Men.
Though.
Yeah,
ball
but
is
they
smaller.
don't. They refuse to lower the rim because they want. They're going to say their game now is less than, professional.
But our not only is the ball smaller, the court is smaller. It's not the 94 it's not the same as the NBA. It's like a slight bit smaller.
There you go.
And the ticket sales are smaller too.
Well, if everything's smaller and everything's accommodating, then why do they expect to get paid the same?
Yeah.
That's kind of like how it is in real life, man.
God, somebody needs to go to divorce court and get this shit over with. Just kill it already. God.
But
it's funny. They did a breakdown of the revenue after Kelsey Plum went on that podcast and talked about the revenue. They broke it down. If they actually did the revenue split like they're supposed to, every player would owe $170,000. That's how much in debt they are. Man. If they actually did it the proper way, every female player would owe the league money.
Oof. That's funny.
That's
every year.
Yes, they have never turned a profit. This WNBA has never had a profitable season. They have always been in debt somewhere between 10 million to 20 million. That's why when the report came out saying it was going to be 50 million, it was a big deal. It's like, how the hell did y'all get to 50 million? Well, they leased a bigger spot to have the draft. They did a whole bunch of things and spent a whole lot more money thinking they were going to get more advertising. But the problem is, and I'm just going to be honest with you, straight American red-blooded men don't want to see a bunch of lesbian women. That's just it is what it is.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And Trey, here's the other bigger thing is lesbian women don't want to see lesbian women play sports.
Facts.
I don't know. The games I went to, it was like I went to a few Liberty games here in New York, man. It was like half the crowd was lesbian women. So I don't know.
Half the crowd of 25 people, that don't mean nothing. It's only 25 people in the crowd to begin with. It don't even matter.
Well, here's the thing. They should get some studs for cheerleaders. I think that'll fix all of that. That'll fix all of that. Yeah.
Cheerleaders.
You put the asses in the seats, No,
the biggest thing is that the ladies in the league won't listen, won't accept the advice for people coming in that's going to tell them to improve, that's going to improve their league. Like when they brought up, lowering the rim and stuff like that. And they were like, well, the men ain't never made no adjustments. Yeah, they did. They moved the fucking 3-point line. And I had somebody arguing that they never moved the 3-point line. Yes, they did. They moved it to make the game more dynamic. I said you always have to make tweaks and adjustments to a game to make it more dynamic, more competitive, more interesting to watch. I said you ladies can't fucking dunk. Lower the goddamn rim a foot. It ain't no big deal. Who cares? You already play with a smaller ball, so what the fuck does it matter? But they won't listen.
It's not going to matter because, again, when you watch the game competitively, you're going to be enthralled. It's just like women's tennis, which I think certainly does, decent ratings. But, again, they don't hit the ball as hard as the men and whatnot. But, again, as long as it looks competitive on the screen, you lose perspective on whether, okay, these aren't the men playing or whatever. No one cares if you can't hit the ball 130 miles an hour.
I can make the argument that women's tennis is probably more popular than the men's tennis.
It is.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Oh, yeah,
it is.
You want to watch them bend over and pick the ball up.
They still have some leftover residue from Serena Williams and Venus Williams. They still have people watching tennis from that time. But TJ, to your point about changing the rules, a lot of people don't know in the NBA the rule used to be 10 seconds to get across the half court line. They changed it because they wanted to make the game faster. And so there is always, to your point, they are always tweaking and trying to find ways. Remember, the 24-second clock would reset after an offensive rebound. It would reset to 24. They don't do that anymore. It resets down to 14 to make the game faster. So the NBA is always testing and trying things to make the game better.
Well,
they're willing to listen.
It's new, kind of new. Maybe it's 10, 15 years old. The defensive 3-second call. If they clog the middle for 3 seconds.
So it used to be an illegal defense call. And now you can actually play zone but you have to play zone within a certain area of the person you're defending, or else it's a defensive 3 seconds. They changed, like the NBA changes all the time. So when I hear the WNBA like, oh, we ain't doing that, it's like, okay, well then you suck. Like y'all just gonna keep sucking.
Yes.
Y'all gonna keep being bad at this because every other league, the NFL has a meeting every single year to go over the rules.
Competition committee.
Competition every year. They sit down and talk about this. How can we make this game better? And some years they hit it on the head and knock it out the park. That was a great rule change. And then some years we go, what the fuck? What is this nonsense? And they have to go back and put it back the way it was.
The NBA
on that point, moving the free throw. I mean, not the free throw, extra point. Moving that back. I thought that was a great rule change.
Yeah. The NFL even adopted some of the camera angles from Madden and some of the rules and camera angles from the XFL to make their product look more dynamic. So these fucking, selfish bitches in the WNBA, they just rather see it burn down. And so if it go away, I don't feel sorry for them. That's why garbage men make more money than them. Because
you know what? They're gonna be playing in the parking lot. Did
you hear what I said?
I'm telling you, it'll be cheaper. They wouldn't lose no money.
Ouch. Ouch.
They have to find a way to make their game not seem like a men's under 6 foot league. Because that's what it looks like to me. When I watch it, I'm like, oh, this is a men's under 6 foot league. This is what it would look like. It's kind of slower. Only like 3 or 4 guys can actually dunk. Like that's kind of sort of what it looks like.
That's why I thought the point about lowering to 9 feet out there, because you can see more lobs. Alley. You would see a lot more add a dynamic to the game that's not there presently. But
you know what? Here's a rule. The first quarter, they should all wear ball gowns.
Did you hear what I said?
You know what I'm saying? And in the fourth quarter, they should wear swimming suits. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear what I said?
To make people stick around. You know what I'm saying? For the competition. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait a minute. But then
that's
you got
how
a
they
bunch
should
of
do
women
it.
walking around that are like rooting for the other side. And men don't want to see that either.
Bro,
it'll be entertaining.
Listen, we not gonna look at it, man. We look at sports. So those two sports, I'm telling you, in America, we look at those two sports as sports.
They can benefit from an occasional wardrobe malfunction. They can benefit from that. It's an occasion.
Occasionally.
Yes.
But they not gonna put them asses in the seats. They ain't gonna get no asses.
A couple times a season, you got to let a titty slip out. Just one. Like the left one. Yeah.
Hey,
TJ.
We
don't care who wins. All we want to do is see a titty. That's
right. Who cares? They get money.
The WWE do it all the time. Every once in a blue moon, some chick with big titties will have a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, and that's gonna happen.
The Super Bowl
and I'm convinced at this point,
it's just the nature. It's the nature of the sport.
I'm convinced it's not by accident.
It's not. They playing that shit.
They have a better. You have a better crowd with UFC fight, and I ain't gonna even lie. I cringe when I see females do that shit. I still can't get my mind wrapped around 2 women bashing each other's fucking head in. I just can't do it. It's hard. But they got a hell of a crowd with that shit. Basketball.
JT, remember a few years back, the Super Bowl with Jackson and Timberland, the titty popping out, ripping the wardrobe. That was the most popular halftime show ever. They said.
It was, but this is the thing.
More popular
than fake outrage. There's no fucking way you can have that much fake outrage from Janet Jackson's titty popping out. That was some bullshit. That was some straight up bullshit.
Decorated, man. It had snaps on it, man.
Right when it popped out, before anybody can even imagine the shit.
He knew what a breakaway button was, man.
The titty popped out. Let me tell you, the titty popped out, and we still were just looking. We didn't even realize what the fuck just happened yet.
I was drooling.
It was the replay of that shit. It was the news and everybody else. We talking Janet Jackson.
We not talking
what the
Lizzo.
Commercial
was after that.
We talking about a Janet Jackson titty, and that was a 40-year-old titty.
I bet y'all don't remember what the commercial was after that.
If a 50-year-old Janet Jackson titty pop out, you're not going to have any complaints from any straight men.
JT, to be fair, the titties ain't 50 years old. To be fair.
Yeah, them titties is about what? She
About
get maintenance on them
21?
every 2 days, every
Yeah,
2 years.
yeah.
So she got a 2-year titty. That's
She traded in like a lease option on a vehicle.
Things got some tread still on them, man.
But it was a Janet Jackson titty. Don't worry about it. We good.
The thing was decorated too. It had a little
Close your
sun
eyes,
logo on
little
it, you know what I'm
Sammy.
saying?
Close your little eyes, boys. That's all it
Imagine if you had the VCRs ready to go.
I'm waiting to see all the short haircuts. I don't know if you guys saw Rihanna cut her hair.
Yeah, everybody's gonna cut their hair
I saw. I'm expecting to see a bunch of short haircuts this summer now.
I don't know, man. They got that French roll coming back, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been seeing the latest in women's fashion. They've been bringing the French roll back. We're going back to the 90s.
Hey, let's do it.
Yes, we're going back to the 90s.
Other than them
with
blind
the waterfalls,
wigs.
you know what I'm saying?
I can't stand them fucking blind wigs. That's why I don't know if that shit was planned or not, but when that motherfucker, if y'all seen that video, that motherfucker had that damn that blower, and that motherfucker was going around blowing their wigs off. That shit is crazy. I hate it. I would love for women just to say, fuck it. We gonna rock the fro. Right? It's gonna take a couple of years for it to really kick.
There ain't nothing wrong with the fro.
No, but listen, if they can't keep their motherfucking wigs together, how many of them gonna keep their fro together?
That fro easy, man. Just pick it out. You know,
You're gonna have everybody looking like old dirty bastard.
On that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Pop that thing out.
Do you remember how to do that after all these years being bold?
What's that?
How to take care of hair?
Fro? How to take care of hair?
Yeah, after all
You
these years.
see this shit on my face?
That's different.
This shit takes care.
Yeah, I know they take. You see my fucking beard.
Listen, let me tell you something. When you take care of yourself, no matter what you got, that's what it's all about.
I agree.
I ain't got no motherfucking hair. Let me tell you, when I seen that horseshoe, when I seen that sunroof on my head, my hair started growing, and I got a horseshoe. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make everything look uniform. That's just what I do. I let the shit go. I don't try to keep it on. It is what it is.
I'll be straight up with you guys. If my hair starts falling out, I'm taking off. I don't give a shit if it falls off.
It don't, man. See, y'all be thinking. That's why I wish your hair just fall the fuck out. That's what I wish it does.
My hair
don't fall out, man. Our hair. Motherfuckers think I should just fall the fuck out. That's not how this shit work, bro. It don't just fall.
TJ, I'm gonna ask you a question, man, because you work over the hospital, man. What is it that after women hit 45? They shave all their hair and dye the rest of their hair blonde. What's up with that, man?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? Because all the 45-year-old women in my hospital, that's exactly what the fuck they look like. I don't know.
What is that? What is that, man?
Look, I think they know the party's over with.
They right here looking like a little Oscar statue. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them be light skinned.
I think they know the party over with, so they just said, "Fuck it, the hell with it." I think they know that ain't nothing else happening for them at that point.
That's the craziest I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, you cut your hair, it's blonde. You 45 ain't you? I already know.
I wonder where it came, because I remember in the 70s you had a couple of women that had the gold hair, right? Or they had the white hair.
It's always a low haircut too. It's like they got waves.
Yeah, it's like
and it's gold.
Yeah. It just go to the point of, before they had a word for it, the alopecia, they was just like, this shit ain't acting right.
They call it the big chop. That's what they call it.
No, that shit was not acting right. When your hair, listen, one of the things about us being black folks, we see it when our hair ain't acting right no more. And we have different textures of it. So when your shit ain't working, I didn't have the solid, where my waves was looking like the other brother's waves, where I didn't need a wave.
You had 3 or 4 different fields. You had one wave pattern going one way.
Yeah, this shit was just all over the place. Yeah. I had an afro afro. That must be what my age. Elevated. The afro. My afro never was the basketball afro. What's my girl Alicia? You see how pretty that motherfucking shit be? She keep that mother. I wanted my shit to be like that. My shit was looking like the light-skinned nigga shit. It had a wave in it. My father wanted to put a part in the motherfucker. It never wanted to act right. My shit was disobedient like a motherfucker. So I didn't like my hair being long, just for the simple fact that it didn't act right. All my cousins, when they got afros and they got their hair cut and shit like that, because they had I guess it was called C4 now. They call it C4 or some shit like that. They shit act right. My shit didn't. It just wanted to do what the fuck it wanted to do.
You had a cow lick in your fro, bro. That's what that was.
Yeah, that's what it was. I remember it was an old man. I was probably about 5 years old, and that old man was like, he was laughing because I had a part of my head. He said, and he said exactly what you just said. That little boy got a cow lick.
That's when your hair grow a different direction. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker was not acting right, man.
You need to find barber, man. You know what I'm saying? On the wave cap.
When I got older, I figured out what to do with it. You know, like they got little cheat sheets and stuff like that now on TikTok and shit. But I knew you wet the motherfucker, you put the shampoo in it, you know what I'm saying? You put the motherfucking wave cap on it, and then you rinse it.
And then you
brush. A lot of people didn't know nothing about that, right? And then you put the wave grease, and then you do all of that stuff. But my waves was not waves like everybody else had a wave pattern. My pattern was like a big ass. You ever seen them mixed dudes?
You had a swoop.
You had the swoops in them, right? And I could only I had to train it to go forward. Everybody else, because before I had to cow lick that motherfucker to the side, and that shit didn't look right either. My waves out here going this way, everybody else waves going that motherfucking way. That was some bullshit, man. I hated how my hair
so much value
was being so disobedient. And then the hot top came, and I said, "Fuck all that shit," and I was back good again. That was I was straight when it came down to it. So it was what it was. Y'all seen how that shit is. Or you have somebody that has some really stubborn hair as a kid. You know how it is. You 3 years old, you got that big ass bald spot in the back. The motherfucker don't want to grow. But as you get older, that's how my brother was. As he got older, his wave, he ended up learning how to do waves and stuff like that, man. And his pattern was dope as hell.
Yeah, that's the crown, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna swirl on you.
Yeah, most definitely. It was good. So yeah.
That's why I had JT, man, why they be cutting their hair off, man, and dyeing it blonde, man. I thought he'd probably see it more than we would.
It worked for some women, but it's some other women it just don't work for you. Like, you do understand that your hair look like a rusty Brillo pad. It didn't work.
What?
Shit looked like water did the best that it could do, and then it said, "I'm trying to leave," but shit ain't working.
Anyway, back to fixing the WNBA. They need the Gatorade sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? They need something, man.
Gatorade ain't about to put no money in that shit. They gonna have to do some other shit. They gonna have to do like tampons, or they want to do some other shit.
No, man.
You want to get some car insurance or something. I don't know what the fuck, but Gatorade ain't fucking with their ass. They good.
You just remind me of a really bad joke.
Man, can you imagine that WNBA's tampon conversion?
JT, I'll ask you a question. What do you call a woman that is on her period and drunk at the same time?
I'm scared to even answer that shit. So I'm gonna let you answer it.
Go ahead. What do you call it?
A Bloody Mary.
Oh God!
You know what, man? Oh no, grooming. No.
I told y'all.
Like them old ass white men.
You should have kicked his ass.
Hey, look. Hey, Trey, he sound like them old ass white men that always got a joke to tell you. You want to hear a joke?
You.
Like, I ain't here. I'm gonna tell you right now, if that shit is racist, I'm punching you in your goddamn mouth. If it say something like "run, nigga," I'm beating your ass, right? I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm not fucking saying that. Fuck you.
JT, he gonna embarrass the fuck out of his kids with all them dad jokes.
Oh yeah, he gonna have so many dad jokes. It's gonna be
Polish
terrible.
guys walk into a pub. You know what I'm saying?
Husband and a wife
if you
was laying in the bed.
If you start a joke with a black guy, a Spanish guy, and a white guy walking into a bar, you be prepared to get punched in the mouth.
I would never use those 3 words in one sentence.
Hey, I used to be stationed with a white dude who used to have them jokes, and I'm telling you, the shit it almost started fights, bro. Because he would tell a joke, but then he would run. He'd tell a joke and then he'd just take off running.
Oh,
and it'd be crazy as hell. You'd be walking, we come back to the backside of the kennels or whatever, and you see a bunch of black dudes chasing this white guy around.
yeah.
What did he say? Yep.
Hey, listen, Trey,
Man.
I ain't gonna even lie, dog. The military is, if y'all wanted to see, if you want to have a front row seat of how race with American blacks and American whites are, that is a good thing. Man, I wish we would have had video cameras there where we was doing documentaries. I literally, I'm not lying. I only had a couple of roommates, but I had this
JT,
one white guy.
I'm gonna go get TJ about it. He said he got to go, man. We got a $20 super chat from Through the Fire. He said, I gotta go, but join me Monday on my channel for Obsidian's relentless origin story, as he will be my featured guest. Obsidian said he will be taking questions. You know what? Appreciate that, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and play your favorite Bishop before you get about.
Call me Bucky, niggas lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no morals, I'd be menacing. How about nigga rapping conscious but he ignorant? How he from the hood but still gon' go legitimate? How he fuck a bunch of bitches but they still respect the women? He still rolling this another, he just got the windows tinted. Homie stabbed me in the back and that could never be forgiven. In my pines been.
I'm a PhD.
You know what? TJ, I wouldn't even do you like that, man. I was gonna give you the Bishop, man.
That was black man doing that shit.
Man, I was gonna give you the Bishop, man. That's another one from Bishop. Good joints.
Bow, 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 bow. I can't believe the black man plays Super Fupa.
He got us with that one. That's why, because he ain't shit.
Plus silence. They said big bag bitch, get to the bag. They said big bag bitch, you want a snack? Well, this big bag bitch, she got the stack. So put big bag bitch clothes on the rack. Ooh, on the macaroni. Move and shake it for me. Ooh, we shaking it quick and the brands are phony. Ooh, the brands are phony. Ooh, they need a Tony. They need an Emmy, Oscar, Grammy, cause the shit's baloney. The way they be faking like they're making all the sizes. If you ain't got at least a 4X, you ain't trying. Ooh, so give it to us, baby. Give us our guys. Give it to us when we step on the spot. Ooh, bada, 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 bada.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
If you ain't got at least a 4X, you ain't even trying.
That's right. We don't fat shame over him.
Big back alive.
This whole time I thought that song was about food. It's about the clothing store not having the right sizes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
If you ain't got a 4X, you ain't trying.
This is the first time I actually paid attention to the lyrics. I'm like, oh shit, she talking about. I thought she talking about food the whole time.
That was the kind of dope. That's why when I heard it and I was listening to it, I said that was kind of brilliant, because I thought it was about food at first too, and then I was like, that's dope. And then when I heard when she said, if you ain't got a 4X, you ain't even trying, I was like, oh shit.
Let them know. Lean into it.
Yeah, man.
Lean into it.
Lean into it. bow.
Y'all playing, hey, the WNBA probably could use some big sisters, you know what I'm saying? Pushing folks around.
Hey, like, look, you got 4. You got 5 fouls.
No.
Man, that is the most disturbing. That shit
the slapping.
Oh God! Right. Good gracious.
Getting clapped up.
They would have been another disgusting. Got up and did something, man. I would have hit her with whatever was close next to me. She been getting lamps and shit. I don't know.
That movie Eddie Murphy did with the big
with old girl Vera. I hit her with a garbage can and all that.
What was that movie?
Harlem Nights.
Yeah. No. He was like Eddie played this nerdy dude, but his
Rasputia.
Norbit.
Norbit.
Yeah, man.
Don't let that pig push you around, Goose.
The best part of that movie is when she got in the car and she told Norbit he didn't mess with her seat. He didn't fuck with her seat. Yo, I was crying. I know I put my seat exactly 4 inches to the left. Somebody been sitting in my seat.
Yo, everybody. Hey,
he slapped the shit out of his ass.
Question: did anybody check out the new Bad Boy movie yet?
No,
I'm seeing it tomorrow.
X is pretty decent.
It probably they said it was better than the other because the third one was okay.
They should have. They spent $100 million on it. They should be okay.
But I thought the second one was the best one.
Did it have any robots?
You are bugging. The first
one was the best one.
The first one is the best one.
Did it have any robots in it? That's all I want to know. Any robots?
The first one when wasn't the first one when old boy came to the door, they were like, "Yeah, what the fuck you want?"
Nah, that's the second one.
That's the second one.
The second one.
Yeah, the first one, man, featured Tia Leone's leg.
Can you fight?
That was it.
Hey, look at the Baby Boomer Creek. What'd you say? That's
what I remember. Tia Leone, that's her heyday, man. She was young, spry.
Tenderoni,
ripping
tenderoni.
I got a girl for you.
He said, "I don't remember much, but I remember them legs."
Them tenderonis.
And that was when what's her name? D Wade's wife was looking, she was looking halfway decent there on there too.
Who?
I mean, she a good looking woman. She just fucked up in the head.
Yeah, I guess that's what it kind of clouds my judgment.
Which cancels everything out.
This position just clouds the judgment.
Ain't nobody ever said
45
Gabrielle
right now?
Union was ugly.
No.
She's like mid 40s now, and that doesn't look like she's had a lot of work done on herself or whatever. She's aging.
I thought she's like 48, 49.
She's up.
She's up, but I mean,
yeah, we got to look it up. We got Google.
She's never been a bad looking woman. That nobody's ever said that was.
You're absolutely right about that. But that goddamn Vivica Fox, that motherfucker like a rerun.
That was a transformation.
She looked like she about to bust a pop lock on your ass, man. It didn't turn out right. She should have left her face alone. That's what she should have did.
Google said Gabrielle Union, 51 years old, man. Y'all lost by a half a decade.
Yeah, that's right.
She was playing that. I get what it was. It threw a lot of people off because she was playing a teenager when she was like 30 years old. That was in
Bring It On.
Right.
Bring It On.
Bring It On. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vivica A. Fox went from Vivica A. Fox to Vivica A. Bell. You know what I'm saying?
She's Aunt Viv. I told you, she's Aunt Viv now.
That was funny. You did say
that. Hey.
Some women hit the wall because it's just their time. Vivica said, "Fuck that! I'm gonna run right into this motherfucker. I'm just gonna run head first into this wall."
Ain't it funny that they all caught up with Whoopi Goldberg?
Whoopi been maintaining. They just slam right in.
Whoopi.
Now,
I seen Whoopi doing the sister act. Whoopi don't look too bad, man.
Right.
I mean, did you guys think she was attractive back in the day?
Yeah, she was just normal. She was one of those women that it's like, no, I could see her being with a man. That was just with me. But a lot of people were saying she was ugly because when she did
her eyebrows off, that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? If she had on regular eyebrows,
but if you see her daughter, you see her daughter, you be like, oh shit. Her daughter is nice.
No, but I'm
Which
saying
one?
like 80. I'm saying 80 jumping jack Flash Whoopi Goldberg
nothing
with the
wrong with
braids
Whoopi,
and
man.
all that kind of stuff. You were
You
like,
didn't see her-
would you have been like, yeah, I
Whoopi,
can get
Whoopi
with
was foldable for sure.
I wouldn't
Exactly.
because she's just a lot older than me. So I never looked at her. I didn't look at her
looking
as
at Sam Grill like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, she wasn't right. So the standard when we was looking at women in the movies, Whoopi just wasn't there. That's all it was with me. It was that she was just a regular looking woman. You know what
That's
I'm
because
saying?
Whoopi wouldn't have walking around with no t-shirt on, sweating over Billy Bob Thornton. Someone made me feel like a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what that
And
was.
she didn't have a bad body, but she never showed it off.
Hey,
She always
there's
had big clothes and
I'm
mom.
I'm pretty sure there's a video going around right now. Halle Berry showing them tatas.
Yeah, it is.
All in the
There's
window.
a video going around right now. She's showing them tatas.
Yeah, people can say what she wants to say.
them
She can be
coon
crazy and
guys.
all that shit, but when you talk about the aesthetics, Halle Berry still nice.
Halle Berry is foldable.
Yeah, no doubt.
You're fine, man.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But it's some of them. Even like she's not bad looking, but old girl to play Diamond, right? It's just Lisa Ray just she fell off compared to what she was looking like. She fell off.
I'll give her a lights up. You know what I'm saying?
Did she have any kids? Lisa Ray? Did she
Yeah,
have any
and the
kids?
thing is that her daughter is heavy set. So if you seen her and her daughter, you be like, damn. Like she was beautiful. You will see pictures of her and her daughter, and you just like, damn, what happened?
Well, you know, time. You know what I'm saying?
No, it wasn't what happened to her. It was what happened to her daughter. Who the fuck was the father?
You know, time.
Who was that baby pappy?
Just saying, you know what I'm saying? Time, you know.
All right, guys, I am dipping out.
I agree.
All right, Greek freak.
All right, Grim, I'll see you Sunday. Oh, just FYI, on Sunday's Gray Area, we're going to be talking about the topic of death. So
Yeah.
And again, funeral planning, burial rituals. We're going to be dealing with all that kind of stuff. So I know JT.
Life insurance. Y'all talking about life insurance?
We touched on it a bit in the last show, but that's going to be a carryover into the next show as well. But yeah,
yeah. I may have some. I may have a. I'm adding a show to the network in the near future, probably in the next couple of weeks. It's these three guys that are that own a funeral home, and I was thinking maybe that if that mixes with your show, I'll see if they want to come and I mean if y'all want to do that, y'all talk about that.
Oh,
let me know.
please, yeah, absolutely.
And I have those.
Like, how about we do this? I mean, when we do the first 20 minutes, my mother wants to jump on again and have a conversation. She loved talking online.
She was hilarious. If y'all didn't watch the show, I mean, the relationship between her and grooming is like probably like a lot of stuff you just haven't heard. Yeah, it's different. I'll just say that. But it works. It definitely works. But yeah, if you guys go back and watch last week's show, she was definitely
it was entertaining.
Very, very much the life of the party. So
before I got to tell you one thing. When I walked in yesterday, God help me, she's on a fucking ladder trying to change a bulb on a fan. I'm looking at her like, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, she's her cane in one hand, the ladder in one hand, letting go, and auction wrapped around everything. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she goes, change the bulb. Why couldn't you wait till I get home? I'm like, you're tired. And I lost patience.
Oh, that's cool though. That's
and honestly, that's how that's how they talk to one another, right? Yeah. I mean, that's real talk. I mean, I saw that live. I was like, wow.
Grandma, get her one of them sticks with the light bulb thing on it, man, where she can, feel like she's doing something.
Yeah. Oh, Depot got it.
You know what happened last time I got her one of those? She threw it out of my head. It's just I'm not old. I'm just.
Did you show her how to use it, man?
Yes.
And
I got. Wait. Here's the iPhone little thing happened. She goes to me. She got tired of arguing with the phone company. We have the regular phone and the long distance one. All right. So she goes, give me a fucking cell phone with T-Mobile. What? Yeah. Okay, I'll get you a flip phone. Easy. He goes, huh? Me a flip phone? I'm not that fucking old. I want an iPhone. 15 Pro Max.
They kind of They kind of remind me of like the Greek Sanford and Son, but this is like Sanford
Pretty
and
much.
his mom. You know.
Wow. She
And it's
going
So
gonna
I got her.
yeah, they can have they can have their own TV show for real.
Yeah, I got her the
Wow,
color case.
that's cool.
Wait. I got the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Everything is a color and everything. 3 days later, I walk in. She threw it at my head. Goes, this fucking thing won't work. Are you hitting the buttons right? She goes like this. Yeah. That's why it's not working. I looked at it. What happened to the screen protector? It just broke by itself.
Wow.
Don't break by themselves.
You should have got her 11. No Pro, nothing, just 11.
Just 11.
XS or something, man. You know, iPhone 5, you know what I'm saying? And put some of the Fisher Price rubber bumpers on the end of it.
Otterbox.
This whole be about this damn big and shit.
Otterbox, a beaver box. You know what I'm
We have tried
What is
so
this?
many different things.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Hey, I'm gonna jump out of here too.
Right on,
Corey. Guys.
All right, hey, Corey, man, good to see, good to hear your voice again. Good to
Yes, sir.
That you're doing well, and congrats on the new book that's going to be coming out as well. Definitely, yeah, man. You talk about it a little bit more, man. Promote your stuff, and let's have a show where we talk about your your ideas, and we got to build you up, man. So make sure you come on through.
Most definitely.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
Good night.
I enjoyed it.
All right, Corey. Be good, man.
All right, take care, bro.
All right, guys.
All right, Grooming. I'll see you. I'll see you Saturday night more than likely, but definitely looking forward to the Gray Area show this Sunday.
Yeah. So I'm next gen. I'm gonna drop off too. But Monday I got a plan. I've been looking for something there. I got something I'm trying to do with Trey talking one thing, but we'll work that out. But it's not going to be Monday. But Monday I'm going to be talking about something related to Ecclesiastes 1:9. That there's nothing new under the sun. And I'm coming up with that because the Southern Baptist Convention denounced IVF. And it got me to thinking that, and from the standpoint is it good? Is it evil? Is it moral? Is it amoral? And one of the things that's true is that there's absolutely nothing new under the sun. So how did man get from where we were in the Stone Ages to where we are with just the same materials that have always been here, right? Necessity, innovation, just imagination.
Plain old common sense,
right? And a lot of stuff like that. So when you say that IVF is immoral because a woman wants to have a baby because of the procedure, I have some thoughts about that, but there's so many other examples, right? Of things that we use that can be used for good or evil, depending on the people who wield the power.
It's a great conversation, brother.
So that might be something we could talk about. So I'm going to put that together and send it out to BMU.
Cool.
And we can talk about that. Whoever wants to come up and talk about that, it just hit me. And actually, guess where the catalyst is that from? Because my girl's back, Candace Owens. And no matter what people think about it, every so often she has some nuggets that you just can't argue, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, even though I don't agree with her on this particular issue, I think it's worth talking about and expanding on.
Right.
Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do for Monday.
Okay,
that's what's up.
Well, definitely. Now, Candace on that is something because I'm kind of like that too. It's in some things I
It looked like JT about to on his last leg too.
You broke up, brother.
It's me and you now, Mr. Bennett.
You don't see me?
No, I see you.
Yeah, but you 3 minutes ago.
You broke up and you froze
I heard
up.
the dial-up tone.
Okay. I didn't see it because I'm looking.
Man said somebody AOL connecting. You know what I'm saying?
We heard it.
Close. It's definitely close to this dial-up shit. I'm so irritated with this.
Say what you said, man. Say what you said again, man.
I was saying that it was that's pretty dope what you was talking about with Candace Owens because it's with her. It's a respect that I have for her, right? I don't agree with everything that she talks about, and there's certain things I just be like, nah, she on some bullshit right there. But there's some things, for the most part, I be like, damn, I gotta respect her because at least she gets you to thinking. You know what I'm saying? It gets you to start formulating your own ideology. You know what I'm saying? So It's pretty dope.
Man, you hang around enough stupid people.
Your wife is warming up the bed over there, and so I'm gonna go ahead and join her and stuff. Maybe I'll wake us up or something.
All right, Payne, handle your business, man. I'm waiting for it.
And happy and look,
I don't want to give
happy
guys no
Father's Day
illusions. I'm gonna go in there and curl up on the side and listen to a book on tape or something. So ain't nothing happening tonight. I'm telling you right now.
Get your Father's Day
Put that
on.
Barry White, man. Hang on, Barry White, Quiet Storm. Bring out the OJ, the old jams, man. You gotta set
All
the
right, Payne,
atmosphere.
I'm gonna show you why I'm a father. That's right. He got up out of here, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, we about to wrap this thing up, man. I know everybody getting ready for Father's Day weekend and all this other stuff, man. Did y'all want to add anything before we get up out of here, man?
Nah,
Yeah.
Just go ahead. Go ahead, JT.
No, I just wanted to, remind people that this is social media. This is YouTube. And you get a chance to look at all different angles of the things that we do here, man. And I commend everybody that's out here giving content and that's genuinely trying to do, whatever it is that we're trying to do, whether it's entertainment or we're trying to, add some things to people's thoughts and stuff like that. But we have to also understand that this is a new way of us communicating with each other. I said this on a panel earlier today. When was it 80s and 90s where you can go and talk to the people that was closer to you 6 days a week about social things, no matter what it is, no matter how crazy it sounds or silly it sounds? How many times have you ever in the 90s, 80s, or 70s got a chance to the people that's close to you and actually understood what was in their mind? I can tell you there's a lot of people that can't tell you that. 7 days a week, we ain't never had this type of thing. It's kind of new for us, but I'm telling you, no matter how crazy it sounds, looks, we're evolving when it comes down to us communicating with each other. No matter how it look, and it's for us to see the craziness of it. It's for us to see the things that we probably most people wasn't privy to see, right? Think about the things that we see now on, even if it was on IG or Facebook, we wasn't privy to see that, right? So this is something it's kind of like a baby still in its infant stage. I was just thinking of something earlier today, and I said funerals, right? And burial. It's starting to be a thing of the past to go to and visit a person's grave, right? We had a lot of people that used to visit people's graves. You know what people visit now? Their Facebook profile. That's what they're doing now. So that's another thing that you can think about too, Mr. Bennett, when it comes down to, your next show. Mm-hmm. The way that we even deal with grieving, right? A lot of people we had pictures and graves. That's what we had now. Now, a grave is actually a Facebook or IG profile now. You got people that passed away 6 years ago. And if you go on their Facebook profile, you will see pictures from yesterday, pictures from 2 hours ago.
Oh, yeah.
Because this
like
is what their family members do now, right? That's the commemoration.
They just kind of keep it going. Yep.
Yeah. So
kind of like a digital memorial, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm kind of good with that. To an extent. Yeah. That's definitely a sort of a new phenomena that but I think in a lot of ways I think it's healthy. So I'm not I don't poo-poo it. But going to the grave, like I know my dad, he died back in 2018. I've been back once. He's in a military cemetery. And they actually have on their website where you can go, because everyone's in a section. So you can go there, put the name of the person in, and they'll show you pictures. Because when he died, they didn't have his full engraved plate on his site. It was just like written in a, on paper, like on a card, and it was slid into the sleeve or whatnot. So it wasn't finished. And again, that was the year that my most of my family members went, and I was intending to go the following year, but then I was able to again go to the website. They had it. It was a beautiful engraved stone with the metal plate on it, and I just shared that on my family's Facebook page.
Yeah,
and it was just I think people really appreciated it. So yeah, I don't know if going to the grave site is going to have that kind of value as it once did. In fact, one of the things we're going to talk about is, and I know different cultures treat this differently, a lot of people are going the cremation route. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
the
what
money you have to pay for a funeral and the burial site and all that kind of stuff. There's like, look, I got family members now. Just know I want my ashes. Here's what I want you to do with them. I want you to sprinkle them over, whatever, and be out. So they say ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and so people are looking at alternatives, especially with things being as pricey as it is. And I knew for a long time that the funeral parlor business, it can get crazy with the costs, and it's like you could pay less than $500 for a coffin, or $5,000 or $50,000 for a coffin. It's there's levels to this that people get caught up in, and then a lot of these places, they get caught up on your emotions of the thing. Well, your mom or father would have wanted this. It's like, how would you know?
You gonna put your mom in a cardboard box. She gave birth to you. You know what I'm saying?
They lay it on thick, man. So yeah. So people are looking at other options when it comes to this stuff. So yeah, and just in my area, like I said, I'm in Jersey, so I mean, going to these cemeteries, it's like, can you fit another body in there?
Right.
I mean, these tombstones are so close together. It's like they're like 6 inches apart. So I'm like,
absolutely.
So as real estate, just like anything else, as real estate gets more sparse, it gets more expensive. And do you want to build a shrine to somebody? Those are some of the things that we're going to explore on the show, and and certainly we'll probably drop a link there if people want to share their experiences with funerals and whatnot, and that whole experience. So we definitely want this show to be interactive. I really appreciate you, JT, coming up last time, breaking it down in terms of the different things you do to make sure you take care of your parents in the living while they're still living.
Right.
But death, that's another thing that certainly, because you can prepare for it to a degree, but when it happens, and the moves you got to make in the moments to get all the paperwork in and this, that, and the third, so it can get and you're always already dealing with your emotions already.
Yeah.
So you got to
stress, man.
So you got to separate. It's like you compartmentalize your stuff. And I know for me, I don't think things really went down until probably the day of it, when I had to speak on my dad, when I kind of let some of it go. You know what I mean? Yeah. But up to that point, it's like I got to be strong for my family, for the siblings, making sure everybody's whole or whatnot. So it was just like it was like I'm a ball player. It's like I don't care if somebody might have. I got to stay focused on the main things here. And then when I have, maybe if I get my quiet time, whatever, then maybe I can just kind of let it, let it out. Or
that was what I did. That's what I did, and it took a minute for it to happen. Exactly. It took a minute for that part, because you're still grieving, no matter if you're crying or not. You're still grieving.
Yeah.
And you just have to make that time. It's kind of like you have to allow yourself. It's kind of like you asking yourself, that moment, so you can really grieve. And one of the things I did, man, I was by myself. I didn't want to be around anybody. I just wanted to be with just me. Right. And it was very therapeutic, because I think the greatest thing was because I was always around my father. Mm-hmm. So it helped me, because, my mother and my father, they always talked about, death. My father, when he was in his 20s and 30s, I ain't thinking about that shit. You know, and when I die, I die. Shit, that's on y'all. That was his whole thing. Then he got older. He was getting older, and because him and my mom talked so much, he kind of like got to another point of life where he was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna be here long, you know. And he'd just be like, you know, it was like, you know, you just start seeing a different part of them, an evolved part of them.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I got a chance to really understand not only him but myself, because I see my father in his 20s all the way until his 70s. And I saw my parents. That was my biggest thing when telling people, I saw my parents grow up. You know how crazy that is? You know how much that you get out of life to see that your parents grew up while you're growing up and your children growing up? Everybody grown. It gives you a different, you know, outlook in life. So yeah.
That's the importance of keeping your family together, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to, you know, have all these fragmented things where you know, kids and family members miss out on key moments. You know what I'm saying? So that's the importance.
Practice being kind to each other.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to talk about, you know, family or whatever, but that's the main reason why.
Yeah, it's family. I don't give a care what nobody say. It all equals family. Why? Because family equals growth. I grow when I have my family. My ideology, it goes to all kind of people. But the greatest thing is that it goes to your kids and it connects all of the other things that they already have inside of them when they actually know who their parents are. And so when they can see you grow as they see it, it's two things that's happening. They're mourning and they're joyful at the same time. It's like looking at the world. What we say, this is a dirty world, but it's beautiful, right?
You know what the dopest thing I've ever seen, Mr. Ben and JT, watching my grandfather still teach my dad how to raise kids. That's the dopest thing ever.
Seeing your parent as somebody else's child.
I ain't never seen my dad as somebody else's before. I ain't never seen my daddy get checked before.
How old was your dad at the time?
Yeah, man, my dad was probably about, how was I? My dad was probably about 35, something
Come
like
on,
that.
man.
And my granddaddy checked him, man. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know,
you see something different.
He said, when you was at my table eating, I ain't tell you to push away. Let that boy eat. You know what I'm saying?
It's something different, ain't it? It's a whole different thing you gain from that.
Because you ain't think nobody could check your own man. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it. My old man is still somebody's son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's cold-blooded, man.
That's what my father never knew his father. His father died when he was 2, right? And when he told me, he was like, by the time I was 13, I was already working.
Yeah.
I was already working. My ideology, he's like, and when he told me and my brother, you know, he told me first, and he was like, I don't ever want you to have to, you know, deal with what I had to deal with. And it was crazy because I understood at the age that he told me. I was probably about 7, 8 years old when he said it. I don't ever want you to have to go through what I went through. And that's why when he was hard on me, I just took it, you know what I'm saying? Not just because he was my father. What he said, I was like, it has to be the gospel, you know, because he wouldn't tell me nothing wrong. It was the same thing with my mom. But I had 2 different lessons, but they both of them intertwined together. And it just got me to the point where I was just like, when I hear people now, and when I just hear everybody's story, I always just say, and I don't consider myself lucky. I just consider myself as a different type of person, right? I had both my parents with me all the way. Man, I missed my daddy when he wasn't in the vicinity as much as I missed my mama when she wasn't in the vicinity. So if I was with my mama, it was a time in that daytime where I'd be like, it's time for me to see my father. Where my daddy at? And because I missed him that much. It was when I was with him, it was time. It was a time of that day when I was like, all right, it's time for me to see my mama. You know what I'm saying? I didn't never miss anybody as much as I missed my parents when I wasn't around them. And then as I got older, my father working with him, because he was a little more hands-on, he was heavy-handed as a father, but he was fair. And it was no problem with me at 18 going out there and exploring the world, because he made it uncomfortable for me to be living with him. His whole mission with me was that you are an adult. You're a young adult. I'm not pushing you out my house, but your responsibilities are going to be a lot more than what they were there. Mm-hmm. And these are your options. This is what you have. And when he did that with me, man, it was just like, I just caught on to it. So, oh man, shit, we even went in a whole different route, bro.
Yeah, it's Father's Day, man. You know what that is.
Oh, it's Father's Day. I guess that's what it is.
I want to come on through, like I said, on Sunday. So we appreciate your perspectives. Again, coping. Yes. I mean, that's going to be another aspect of the discussion as well. And again, I know different cultures have different ways of dealing with that. As well. So, definitely looking forward to a lively conversation. But I just want to say, certainly, just beyond just the Father's Day, I really, if nobody takes a pause to really talk about and address and salute the fathers out there, the black fathers who are handling business, despite the fact that you have to deal with a woman who may not be treating you fairly, that the court system's not treating you fairly, but you're still present. Again, I posted the article. It was a CBS article pointing to a study that black fathers are the most engaged with their children over any other ethnic group. So black fathers are dope, and
blueprint, baby.
Especially with the stuff that they have to deal with. I just salute you guys for being the model, for being the example, especially if you're a Gen Xer and up, a Gen X father, a millennial father, because we kind of got multiple sides. We got that old school, that baby boom, greatest generation kind of old school, but hopefully, with us, I think we might have developed a little bit more understanding. Maybe we weren't as heavy-handed, tried to be more understanding of a younger generation. Again, I got my youngest just turned 21, and I'm still trying to figure out their world and still try to be a active in it. So I just want you guys to be whole. I mean, certainly for those, if you got a great marriage, great wife, and things like that, then bless you. But I know a lot of guys, it's hard. But if no one tells you that we need you and that we support you and that we love you, and just to keep on doing what you need to do, doing the right thing by your children, no matter what. If you can get custody of your kids or whatnot, we talked about that, having shows talking about how you can get to, I know JT, you had to go through the process. A lot of brothers had to go, black man, they had to go through the process in terms of getting their kids. It's not easy, but it is doable. And, he was talking about the platform earlier in terms of do we, again, we don't hate women here, but
not at all.
Certainly we do stand for fathers' rights. And and again, the most important thing, again, about the children being whole. We believe that. I think certainly if you have sons at a certain age, the father needs to be even more important in a person's life, that son's life, if not live with the father at a certain age, 13 and up. If y'all can't work the relationship out and live together, certainly make that lane available for him to really come in and help your son become a man. I mean, fathers are so important, not only to the sons, but also to the daughters. We talk about the women and how they're turning out and not knowing what to look for in a man. So you're so important to us. And I don't care if the society wants to rank Father's Day 29th or whatever. I think fatherhood should be number one because I think that's where everything starts. So when the man is right, generally the family's right, the society's right, the culture's right. So I just want to just take that pause just to shout you guys out. With the brothers on this panel and that's the thing. I mean, when I hear that noise out there, I just can't, because I look at you guys. I look at Trey and just all these guys are just doing the right thing. TJ, with his daughter, it's difficult. I hear it in his voice when he be sharing the drama that he's got to go through, but he's still there. He's still involved. And so I just want to take this time just to shout you guys out and just let you know that we love you guys, man, and just may God just be with you in everything that you're doing, whether you believe in God or not. I still whatever power you believe in or not at all. But I just want you guys
I can't
to,
believe in nothing other than
hold.
that. That's something greater than me, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I can't believe in it
So that's
because
all,
it works.
That's all I want to say. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys, I'm gonna tell you. Let me give the compliment back, bro. You know, just talking to you and sharing stories, and you talking about your children, right? And it's funny because listening to you, like you said, you got a 21-year-old, right?
I got
Also,
24, 20, want to be 23 in October, and one just turned 21. So I got these young women. That
I got a 27, and I have a 22-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so when you're talking about that, and you're talking about like with kids and things like that, I gotta say, just hearing your story, and the things that you shared, even with Mr. Payne, hearing how his relationship is with his kids, also, man, that kind of inspires me. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the things that I've came to a consensus with is that this don't last forever, and we gotta. It's kind of like you can't waste your time. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be wasting time when it comes down to pouring into your kids. Give them what you got. Give them as much and try hard. And sometimes, you know, we can fall off or whatever when it comes down to being out here and being super consistent in life and stuff like that. But man, when you practice being in your kids' life, it's so much more for their kids.
Yeah.
And then their kids. I don't know where I was at, man, but I'm gonna end it with this. But it doesn't stop with us.
Mm-hmm.
And if we look at it that way, where what we're doing doesn't stop with us, then we understand that it's a greater good. And we may not even see what we did. We may not even understand while we're working at it right now, what we're doing, because the future isn't here yet. But that's why sometimes, man, when I hear Bible scriptures, it inspires me. I don't know the Bible like you guys. Y'all, you know, y'all be knowing that shit. And I learn a lot from y'all. But just listening to it, I can be saying something and then somebody can refer to the things that I say into a scripture. I'll be like, ooh,
that's right. Yeah.
It connects and it resonates. I'm like, wow. I'll be like, wow. It's just, so that's what life basically is. So I'm never going to be one of those guys that don't think that there's a God, a power higher than me, Almighty, because I've seen some miracles where I just be like, wow. Unexplainable things where you can just be like, wow. Like that's what living is to have those wow moments. Just be like, wow, when you just sit back and actually see things and you got those wow moments. That's my inspiration. That's my inspiration, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna end that right there. Happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you.
Black man, if you still listening, happy Father's Day to you. All the brothers on it, Trey, Mr. Payne.
Earth.
Yeah, Scorched Earth. Shoot, boss man, if you're a father, man,
hanging out with us, yeah, man. All y'all, you know,
all of y'all, everybody in the chat,
talked
man.
About you earlier, all y'all, man, for real.
Yeah, most definitely, right, and I really, really, really mean that, man. Every time I see a guy, you know how many people I've seen today, I have no idea who they are, and I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. It's one of those things that I do because I work in a hospital, and I challenge myself to see how many people before I get to my office that I can greet.
Yep.
And then it's when I leave, how many people I can give salutation to. It's a dope thing, man. And it brings a smile to people's faces. And you like, wow, because you're making a difference in somebody's life by just doing something like that.
It's just acknowledgement. I mean, just the idea that you pause out of everything that's going on, that look, you know, we don't take this for granted. You got that old school thing. It's like, oh, well, I don't know why we're saying all this stuff. You just doing what you're supposed to be doing anyway. No, I mean, we need that too.
That's right.
We need people to encourage us to go on and be better in all aspects of our lives. Yep. It takes just a few seconds, but just to say, I see you, brother.
Yep.
And
that's what it is.
That can make your whole day. You know what I mean? So I don't hesitate in my in my praise and appreciation for any father of any race. Yeah. But certainly for the brothers who are out there doing their thing, God love you. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. All right, Lawson, on you, my brother.
Listen, it's a lot of times, man. The guys who are fathers, man, they don't get enough credit. You know what I mean? The world the way it is, and then you got some guys, man, like Boss Man say he's a stepdad too. Well, guess what? There's some guys who are attempted to be stepdads. There's some guys who have stepped in to be stepdads, and sometimes they don't get acknowledged enough either. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure we acknowledge those who are in a stepfather or a father's capacity as well too, because sometimes it takes a little bit more, you know what I mean, to do stuff like that. That's a little bit more unselfishness. Sometimes when you have your own kids, you got that little special nudge saying that's my kid, you know what I'm saying? But when you do the same thing for somebody else, that's a lot. That takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to leave this with the fathers, man. I usually hold this for special occasions, but I can't think of a special occasion more powerful than Father's Day. And this is a reminder for fellas to remember, if you want anything bad enough, to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it. And if all that your dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, you go out and sweat for it, fret for it, plan for it, lose all your terror of the opposition for it. And if you simply go after the thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold, poverty, famine, gall, sickness, or pain, a body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want. If dogged and grim, you besiege and beset it, and with the help of Almighty God, you get it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for coming out to another edition of Black Man Unfiltered's Barbershop. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, hit that share button. And once again, we'll see you guys again tomorrow. And we'll see you guys every day this week. Thank you so much for coming out. Good evening and good night.